Hey everyone, welcome to the Western Winds, episode 81. We get started here in just a minute.
Realistically, we could have
I
just
feel like
realized how
honestly
close
with
we
our
are.
pace, I honestly
It'll
feel like
be
with
a
our
little
pace, it would be. I feel like we'd end before 100.
now that I know that we're there, now that I'm paying
He's
attention,
gonna drag it the fuck
I
Are
mean,
we
out.
gonna artificially inflate it to 100?
the artificial
Hey,
inflation.
I mean, there are side quests.
We'll start doing
we
like
haven't finished a lot of.
we'll start
character
doing
arcs
out of
either.
character side quests. Western
There
Winds
you go.
NFTs coming soon to you.
Oh god.
Yeah. The first fan art submission we get, we start selling as an NFT. Hear that now, viewers. We get Mondlin and Jukka ship fan art.
There you go.
What's our ship name? Jondalin?
Jondalin. Technically,
Or
his name is
Mondaluk?
Mucka.
A mucka?
Technically, his name is Edward. So,
Ooh.
Jedward?
So-
How come Jondalin sounds like a disease?
Jedward.
It does.
Is it
Because
like
it's
a
close to
super yellow?
jaundice.
Jaundice.
John-
Yeah.
Jonda's
Edgar?
dick. Anyways.
Oh god.
Anyways, guys. Anyways.
That's
Thank
a
you,
Kythar
Ruben.
my head.
and Gale. You guys
Josh.
stand there at the end of this hall, and things are not looking hot. You see that
Wait, so we're in Mondolin's jail now? Not
no,
in
no,
the...
no, no,
Oh, the
no.
hallway.
They're standing in the hallway before the the teleportation circle to Modelin's jail. None of you guys
Okay.
are here.
Okay, I just wanted to
Just
know
Kythar
because
and Gale.
I wasn't sure if you had a map for it or not.
It's just a hall. It's just a
Try-
hallway.
Okay.
Try saying
And
Aki
I wouldn't really
Mondalin.
know what this thing is because I didn't see you guys jail Mondalin. I wasn't there yet.
And Gale, you see, there looks like there was signs of a skirmish. You see a few swords littered in the hall, a few blood splatters.
Well, clearly someone was here.
What's down there?
Well, Yargul Mondalin.
You guys had Mondalin imprisoned over. What is he in the castle or?
No, he's in a sub-dimension that we've kept hidden.
He's in the astral sea.
Well,
And
more like
what-
wasn't it a pocket dimension inside the astral sea?
Within the astral sea, yeah. Because that's what, well, technically that's what every dimension is. But
And how many people were guarding Mondalin?
Well, we
only
didn't-
only 2 knights needed to guard the hallway since no one could get in but 2 people.
There's only 2 people that could get in the kingdom. And well, so we only needed 2 guards, so frankly, not a lot.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking then?
Betrayal? Possibly.
Oh, I'm thinking about where the fuck is Mondalin still there?
I have no idea.
Do we
We have to
check?
go in and find out.
At this point, you guys see the teleportation circle light up as someone comes through.
Pull out my spear.
And you see what looks like half a man lying there. As Yargul crawls forward. Gale. Kythar.
And I go down on my knee to him. I was like, "What happened?"
And you
here?"
see he has no legs. But I don't know if Kythar knew that. He lost his legs in a battle a while ago.
I didn't know that, but
This is not
I
a
just
recent
didn't
thing.
okay. I
No,
I
this
just thought
isn't.
he
They
lost
didn't.
his
They
legs now.
didn't do this. No,
On the
he
list.
lost his legs. He lost his legs when getting torched by a dragon by Zelo.
Mondalin sent me through with a message. He has that skinny butler, along with
Yes.
2 royal knights,
Says he has the skinny butler,
Maximilian,
Maximilian,
and 2 royal knights.
as hostage.
He says he would kill them.
If, assuming we
let
don't.
him- we don't let him go.
How did they get in there? How did you get them?
That skinny, frail, pathetic man has a key.
So
I'm assuming he tried to go in to.
The knights forced him. I watched it. They seem to be under some sort of mind control.
So they let him to open up the
So those
door.
knights are still under the effect of that parasite.
Yeah.
So, but they're also hostage, so they don't even know.
No. They forced the man to open it. Mondlin currently is waiting there.
So our idea is to go down there. What he wants us to do is try to negotiate with him.
He wants me to go back through with your terms and tell him what you've all agreed to.
I need to turn you up. You're really quiet on my end.
He wants to know what you've all agreed to.
But
I have no
we've
idea
all
what he's talking about.
Agreed to.
He wants to know, Yargol is coming through to say, tell me if you're gonna let him go. Yargol
Why
will
would-
crawl back through and tell Mondlin your decision.
So he wants us to let him go for the
And-
sake of the 3 people he has hostage.
Yep. Simple.
All right, hold on. Sidebar, Kaitha. I hate to say this.
This is rather demeaning while I lie on the floor.
Well, you
This
try.
is like looking up at you guys.
Yargo, it'll only be a half a second.
Well, to be fair, Yargul did, fuck up a lot. That's why he
Oh, I
was
know.
in astral prison.
Yargo and I have a history.
Yes, Yargul. Well, one, in responance to
Get
Zelot
to the
becoming-
point.
Anyways,
All right, guys, I'm
I
running
thought we were
downstairs. I'll be back in a few minutes.
sidebarring away from Yargul.
We're sidebarring away
All
from
right,
him right
Jacob.
now.
Either way.
So
I hate to say this, but I think it actually is it might be a good idea to kind of let it sucks. I hate it. But Mondlin can do more damage than 3 people. The only problem is he might be able to get the key either way.
I have no love for Mondolin, but you're asking to sacrifice at least one innocent and 2 guys underneath their spell. I don't know if I can do that.
3 people for what could potentially be thousands.
Now, I wasn't here for Mondolin's, I guess, betrayal, because last I met of Mondolin, he was helping us. What happened?
Well, if it's what do you mean? What happened and what?
I wasn't here for
There's been an endless amount of things that Mondlin has done horrible since.
He's
long-
done so much. I can't even begin to explain, but it's only got exponentially worse. Anyways, I just want to point out that if the three people that was my family was sacrificed, so I don't see why random 3 people could be as well in, well, other people's eyes. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying it seems that we pick and choose who we sacrifice.
Damn, Maximilian's getting shit on.
Yargo. What
Yes.
What did Mondolin say if we don't come in there?
Then he will kill them and murder his way out.
He's gonna murder. How would he murder his
How?
way out?
How
Well,
does he murder?
simple. He will come out here and kill you.
How would he?
This sounds like a bluff. Unless someone else was already in there. This is a trap.
Well, he said Maximilian had the key.
If
He has a way
Maximilian
out.
is in there, that means Mondlin has access to this key. He
Yeah,
is waiting to
but
negotiate first.
the problem is Mondolin should be cuffed. Oh, the guards.
The guards.
Yes, the guards.
Like you gotta remember the resources are in there for him to be free.
So it seems like our choice is made for us. Either we let him kill innocent people and come out, and we try to fuck him up, or we
Or
at
he
least
kills them
go in there.
anyway and you fight him.
Kills us anyway. Yeah, I'd say. Okay, fine. I guess we're going in then, because it looks like he's coming out either way. Try to save as many people instead.
Yes.
Just
Oh
as a
god, I
bonus
wish I had
round.
my magic resistance. Fuck,
When
I don't
you
have it
a set
anymore.
of legs.
Yago, no offense, I don't really trust you, mate.
I do not care.
Cool.
And
I
how
guess we're
how are
careful
you gonna
down
help?
there.
How are you gonna help out in a fight anyway? Am I gonna pick you up and use you as a shield?
You are telling me that none of you have a spare set of legs.
No, what?
Unfortunate.
And also, Yago, last time I checked, we weren't on friendly enough terms to allow you to, be in a fight with us. Because last time that ended with,
I recall
conflict.
you crying.
But do we want to leave Yargle here, free in the open,
Yes,
Hmm,
or do we just drop kick him back into the portal?
I disagree with that plan.
Do we have any way of detaining him?
He
I
just
have
like
no-
starts crawling.
I kind of just like put my foot on his back just to prevent him from going anywhere.
I will break
Not
your-
hard.
I will
I
break
think I-
your ankle.
I do think I have command actually.
Yeah, but that won't last.
It won't
the point is,
last.
are you guys more worried about the 20th level wizard, or are you guys more concerned about the legless fighter?
We're gonna have to go in.
He has
we're
no
gonna have to go in and
fucking
talk to.
legs.
We're gonna have to go in and talk to Monolin. It's not exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, whatever. Yago's not really worth our time. Let's go.
Where am I going to go? I have
Before
no
we go in-
legs.
Preferably crawl yourself into a corner and be quiet.
All right, I'm trying to see before we go. I would like to basically just set up any kind of protection before we go.
Matt is doing his buff routine.
He's a wizard too, right? So I don't. Fuck. That's the best.
No, that would be so counterintuitive.
All right. I am gonna cast bless on both of us.
Oh, yes! My new spell! This could help! Okay. Okay, I'll cast it when we get in there, I think. Wait, unless how...
Tokens on the map.
It's an action cast.
All right. Tokens on the map. Getting my token out.
As... How long does this last? Up to
Oh, we're up
10
to
minutes. Okay.
Ah,
Where's my token?
well, that's disappointing. Chucker's not here.
Yes, they're doing other important things.
That's
and
nothing
I-
as important
And as we're
as-
talking, I cast Circle of Power.
And disappointing. I come back from the dead and you're disappointed. Aren't you glad to see me again, Mondolin?
Lad. He hates your guts, man. Don't know how to say it.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Quick question. So, if my circle of power is 30 feet from me, do these guards and him count as friendly creatures?
That depends. Do you want them to be friendly creatures?
Yes.
You
Because
see them handcuffed, standing there.
So circle of power gives them advantages on spells and magical effects for saving throws.
Cool.
Allow us to talk, to discuss.
As Mondolin stands right here, you guys roll perception checks, please.
All right, perception check.
What did I get? Oh my god, I have to scroll all the way down. Why am I still scrolling up?
Gale.
I have a 12.
16.
Wait, do I get a? That's a check though. It's not a save. That's right.
Gale. The lights of the teleportation circle dim beneath your feet.
Is he disabling the teleportation?
He's disabling a lot more than that.
Oh, is he? Oh, fuck. Is he?
He has an
Is he-
anti-magic field up. On him.
that kills both-
man.
Everything
That
pretty
kills
much.
my circle of power, too.
Yes, it
And the
does.
blast.
That's why he moved up to stand next to you.
Now let's talk. As friends.
Wait, if it's an anti-magic field, what's stopping us from just beating his shit in?
That's the question.
As long as this persists, none of us get out of here. So let
Okay,
us-
and so you've put yourself into a disadvantaged situation?
He's actually making it easier to negotiate, Gale. He put down his biggest strength so we have a chance
And-
to talk fairly.
And why should I talk fairly with him? He wouldn't allow me to talk fairly and killed my brother and sister in cold blood.
You see, there's this wonderful thing about this spell.
So if you've ever read Anti-Magic Field,
Does it have a dead man switch?
things don't work within it. Except those created via artifact or deity. Whelm will work here. The question begs, what does Mondlin have access to?
So my spear will work here too.
Your spear would work here too. It's created from a deity.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that's worth
Everything that's worth its
something
salt
to
here
use
is, yeah.
able to be used still. Which means he probably has something that can kill us in one hit or something.
But no. But he's
that he got from prison
Yes.
somehow.
Here's what I want. Simple. These 3 men do not need to die. And your king, who isn't here, will be happy to know that his dear advisor and his second most valuable prisoner all left unscathed. I leave, and I give you my very trustworthy word that you won't see me again for at least 3 days.
But what happens after those 3 days?
Well, we go back to our usual song and dance.
Great. So happy.
or
Well, very simple.
see the teleportation circle comes back on. And you see he holds his hand against the one knight's head, and the knight sort of shivers.
Or I fire a beam that splits all 3 of their heads wide open. And they all die. And now it is your fault.
And you see the men there gagged, sobbing. Maximilian gagged and looking at you guys with these certain eyes.
How are you gonna shoot a beam and kill him with your own anti-magic field up?
We just
Before we kill
disabled
you.
it.
No, he hasn't disabled it yet. He just moved out of range for you guys. He still has it up, but you can drop that as a free action and he can fire.
He can drop anti-magic fields a free action?
Dropping a spell, breaking your own concentration is a free action. All spells like that are free actions to stop doing.
Man.
Literally every single one.
Can I
Sickening Radiance, all of them. Zone of Truth, all of it. It's going to be dispelled.
I'm gonna see if Gale picks up on this. I turn to Gale. I
So
look him in
here-
the eye. I close my eyes. I nod my head down. I say, "Do what must be done."
There's some cells behind you. Kindly lock yourselves inside. And I'll be on my way. Jekka will be along to free you shortly.
All right.
Do it, or they
And you see his hand begins to
I
burn a little tingly.
die.
I'm not picking up what you're putting down, Kaithara. I'm sorry.
Yes or no? Do you guys move or does he fire?
So I'm gonna turn around with my shield and bitch slap the shit out of him with my shield.
Wait,
Out of
me?
Gale?
Huh?
You turn and slap Gale?
No.
Do you see how far
Mondolin.
Mondolin is from you?
How far is he?
He moved down to the hostages.
20 feet away.
20 feet away?
How are you gonna bitch slap with 20 feet
He turns
away?
around in a bitch slap and does hits
Turn
the
around
air.
and it's
Oh,
Captain
so I was
America.
just stretching.
Like a
I know
fucking
this
like
is
a
not part
fucking
of-
SFM
Hey,
animation.
I know this is not a part of any kind of combat. Can I Captain America this fucker? Throw the shield, and then as the shield goes, it hits him. I actually close the distance with my spear.
Roll
I
me a
can.
sleight of hand check so
can
you roll me a sleight of
I-
hand check, and if you can make this movement subtle enough where he doesn't see it coming, it'll work. Otherwise,
And then can I
he's gonna
join
see-
in with Whelm? Because I can throw Whelm.
Just throw it right behind the shield, or as he's blocking the
that
shield.
scene where they throw it
Yeah.
off the shield and he
Yeah.
throws the hammer off the shield and makes like a shockwave.
Exactly.
Yes.
Kythar, roll me a sleight of hand check to see if this realistically is gonna
15.
15. He's gonna roll a perception to see if he sees this coming. He does see this coming.
Fuck.
And as you throw the shield, you guys do not get the surprise round. He sees this coming. Roll initiative.
All right, let's do this.
Great.
But
With
before
Yes.
initiative happens, meanwhile,
the biggest dexterity characters. Oh, I actually play good.
you
All
guys
right,
are
where
down there talking
is-
to Seafrower.
Where is his initiative?
Thank you all for what you have done for me.
Shit. All right, my
You
initiative.
see this new goddess standing there. She's menacing and
Bless you.
weirdly hot.
Bless you. Speaking of which, let me pull up the art. Did you post it in general topic
Yeah, it's
last time?
pinned in general. It's pinned.
It's pinned. Okay.
Well, Seafrower, as a wise uncle once said to me, with great power comes great responsibility.
Wow, your uncle sounds great.
No, it's Uncle Ben. He owns a rice brand.
I was gonna
Anyway.
say the rice guy.
Yeah, the guy from the rice.
Wait, the
You
rice
know-
guy's your uncle?
The
Yeah.
most ambitious crossover in history.
You know
Oh, Ben's rice.
my uncle told me that glass houses sink ships.
I think I heard that
God
before.
damn.
Wait, what?
But
I
Seafrower,
hope you would have, Jukka, considering
What
that
will
you own a
you
shipping
all
company.
do now?
Well, first we need to fix the problem that unfortunately you did, whether you were willing it or not, but there's an infection and parasites and Genesis, and we need to.
My strength is no longer tied to that.
And like I said, that's why I said, if you guys caught on, there was a small detail there.
Right.
Those knights were crying. The parasites within them are
Oh.
Gone.
uno no more. They're gone.
Uno
Any
no
magic
more.
tied to her, any magic tied to her is gone on the material plane. The infection is gone. The damage is done. The people who died of the sickness are dead.
Does
The
that mean
zombies
that
will be
everyone
gone.
that had her flesh grafted on them is no longer living?
This would
Because-
assume that everything. Yeah, but you killed most of them.
Yes, but everyone else that we didn't touch is no
You
longer
didn't touch is
living.
dead too.
Okay. I mean, because that may
My
play a
magic
part
is
later
no
on. That's what I was
longer
asking.
tied to that world.
So
My
what does
job
that
here is
mean?
calling the souls back to this realm.
Do
Well,
you need
maybe-
anything from us to help get this place in the order?
I will take time to learn my power, to understand it. But I must do that alone. For once, I would like to stand independent.
You are a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
And you look at this like 13-foot goth goddess. She knows.
I fear your friends may be in danger. I do not know what sort of circumstance I left behind.
She
Well,
puts out her hand.
we should return to them, but
And you see this
C4.
whirlpool begins to appear in the stone beneath you guys. It would send you home.
Thank you. One thing, C4, and again, thank you for doing this. And we didn't do this for you to owe us a favor, but there might be a time really soon that we might need your help.
I owe you more than you could ever imagine. Over 2,000 years, and I believe this is the first time my life is my own.
I'm happy for you. Truly.
As are we all.
Oh, hey, maybe this is what we should do to all of them.
Oh yeah, we could just kind of like shuffle their jobs around and find like the right one for them.
I mean, that is kind of what we tried to do with Sobek, was,
It'll be some
Yeah.
like
leaving with him.
super complicated union dues.
That's true. They're anti-union though, so.
So are you saying that we should have Boley keep track of our logistics at Todester?
No, I
He's
never
dead.
thought about it before that maybe all of these guys are not doing this on their own decisions.
I think some probably more than others, and probably some less.
Maybe their lives are not their own.
It's worth thinking about.
Well, the last threats that we know of are Sobek and Nook. Speaking of, if a god or goddess is telling us that our friends are in trouble, we should probably go check on them. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to pull out the teleporty thing?
She created a
She's
whirlpool on the
yeah.
ground underneath us. We just need to
Yeah,
say,
she's
okay,
sending-
let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you, C4. We shall be in touch.
She nods with this certainty. She knows you guys will see each other again.
Somebody have a goose in their background?
I think that was my mic arm.
That was a chair.
Do me a
maybe that was
favor,
my screen.
Kaithar. Drop your AC by 2. As you
Drop my-
toss your shield to the other side of the room.
All right, my AC. That's not my correct AC, but my AC is 23. Okay, cool. So I'm at 21 AC. Just remember, guys, I'm at 21 AC. I just don't want to deal with messing with it.
You can change your name.
I know. That's work.
Gale,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
All right. Okay.
He can one-shot all of these commoners. All of these guys. You got to find something very clever here.
Oh, I'm not in the anti. Oh, but I don't know how to keep him down there. That's the problem.
Problem is, he's gonna go before me and for me before I can do anything. Shit.
Well,
You
He's disabled the anti-magic field. All
Yeah.
he has to do is stand on this circle and choose to leave. He has the key. You guys can't. All he has to do is choose to shut this thing. You got to remember, anyone can go through right now. It's open. If he gets through and uses the key to close it, you guys are trapped. You have to play this encounter very carefully.
Damn it! What? Fuck! That's not what that spell does. Man, thought plant growth maybe would have a way to fucking.
Do you see any plants?
Oh, does it not? Oh yeah.
I
you did
expand the
thing.
astral cucumber.
hey, that was my nickname in high school.
Astral
Oh
cucumber.
lord.
I mean, fuck. I genuinely don't think there's any way I can stop this.
You know how you can occupy an ally's space?
Is there
Yeah.
a way for me to like block it fully?
Yeah, it's called Get in Front of Mondlin and Hug His Ass.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't cast a spell
You
if
can't
he
cast him
can't.
if you grapple the shit out of him.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cast
It's
Guardian
called
of Nature.
Tackle Him.
I'll cast Guardian of Nature. The beast. The
Mondlin can stop a lot of shit. He can't stop getting tackled.
Bonk. So yeah. So I will tackle him.
All right, roll me a contested strength check with Mondlin here. Oh, well, Mondi.
Uh-oh.
Mondlin takes! Mondlin fucks!
Even with advantage, bro. The other one's
Lord
a
Farquaad just shut you down.
Oh my god.
How?
Lord Farquads.
Yeah.
Wait, does that count as that? Does that count as part of the attack?
Wanda
action? Can I do that
Lifton.
Can I do that again?
Shoving is your attack action, actually. So you're tackling him out of the line is basically how that works, so he can't one-shot them. So that is actually consuming an attack action, is how shoves work, unfortunately.
But what
unless
about grappling?
Unless someone can fact check me and tell me I'm wrong.
To me, I think that sounds right.
And also grappling is also the whole action too.
I thought
Correct.
grappling was a bonus action after the
Bonus
attack.
If you have Tavern Brawler or if you have Grappler.
Shove. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay, so it replaces one. I'm fine. Okay, you're fine. So you can try again.
Oh god,
See
I
if
can't
Edward
believe.
Swoldelin. 13.
19.
Okay. You shove him. Which way? Here, here, here. Which one?
You push him, and he just pushes you right back. You
I
get
push-
up and
I-
just
I push him-
fucking slam him.
Yeah, it's like he kind of puts. I'm put off back, and they just kind of fucking kick him back.
And then just
Yeah.
kick him again. He,
Kick him right in the chest.
He just
And
starts
since
going,
that
"Come at me,
counts-
bro."
Daddy
That's-
pool
and since-
Gale.
Oh, that's not dirty enough, and I throw Whelm into his face.
Not the face!
Because I did my attack action, so it's a bonus action. I can do it offhand.
I like to think that he did his makeup before waiting for this fight to happen.
26.
26 hits.
All right, so he takes. Oh my! Is Monolin undead?
No.
No, what? What?
I was hoping.
No.
I was hoping you'd
Hell
say
would Mondlin be undead? He's
don't know.
literally a dude.
yes.
He's
I will
literally a
pump-
dude named
I will,
Edward.
fuck it.
He's
Just
just a
to
dude, man.
overload it, I'm pumping a divine smite. Oh,
Pumping
finally,
iron?
a good smite. A good smite for once. Okay, so he takes. Let me just add this up. He takes 67 damage.
Oh! Yeah, that's gonna hurt him.
It's just,
A lot.
they just he fucks up, kick him, and then just throw a whelm in his face as he's falling backwards.
Knock one of his teeth out.
One of his teeths.
Yeah, one of his teeths or his tooth. Tooths.
Teethus.
You ever heard either? Never mind. There's an old joke about if you've ever been accused of lying through your tooth.
Lying through your tooth.
As opposed to lying through your teeth. I see.
You're gonna get an opportunity to attack him. He is going to move to the circle to try to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I will. Can I opportunity attack grapple? Or no? 'Cause
No.
It's not an attack.
That does sound fair.
No, that's not how that
Opportunity
rule
attack with the
works.
Storm ruler function.
Polar Master, Sentinel.
I don't have any of those.
Also,
Hey.
he is going to cast a spell while he's moving. Kythar, he's going to go through the teleporter. Since you're standing on it, you can choose to go through before he closes it. Are you going to? Since he'll have to close it on his next turn.
Can I prevent him from trying to go through it? Can I just like?
Well, as soon as he steps on it, he's free to go through. So not really. You'd have to follow
Okay.
him through and kick his ass.
All right, I'll follow him through.
But he's going to cast a spell before he does to make sure Gale stays fucking put.
Well, Gale's gonna attack, right? Oh, he
So
did.
that's, what is that? How much damage is that, Gale? 19,
on.
20, 28, 38?
I think. 56.
56 damage. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah,
Mondlin
I've
steps
done-
through,
I
but
have
before
done-
he does, he say goodbye to your prison, you prick. And you see that he is going to cast Gravity Fissure. That's a 100-foot line. And he's gonna drop this bitch right the fuck here. So... Gale,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to, do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I
How-
choose to fail to save these three?
Sorry?
Can I choose to fail to save the guys or no?
It's a line. They're all in the line.
I know, like, push them out of the way, but I choose to fail kind of thing. Like, is that-
like you want to take the damage for all of them?
I think
Type
what
of-
he wants to do
cool.
is what Gale wants to do is push the
that's
people out of
necessary.
the line.
I will
So
give you. How about this? I will say that since you do see him coming. Also, Jaco, you were gonna say something.
Oh no, never mind. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
he wants to
I
jump on
will
the grenade.
say- The issue with this spell is he designed it so that it's going to hurt even if. Do you know how gravity fissure works?
No, I've never looked at
So
that spell.
this spell is a 100-foot line. This is only 50, but it's a 100-foot line. It also affects everyone out an additional 10 feet here and 10 feet here.
Oh, okay. There's literally no way I can, unless I literally take the brunt of the damage somehow. If I can do that, I can do that. I'm healthy.
I would allow you to try and throw one of them like through the teleporter. Like pick him up and huck him.
Fuck, I can't do more than one person. Is there any spell
You could, but you'd be rolling athletics at disadvantage. I'm gonna say athletics at disadvantage, DC 20 to throw 2. I'm going to say regular athletics, DC 16 to throw
And
1.
if I fail the disadvantage, I don't get any?
That's correct.
Fuck. Oh, but I have advantage on strength stuff right now, so that would be neutral.
Neutral.
But it would still be DC 20. to
DC
get them
20,
out.
and if you fail, no one gets it.
Or you get advantage and it's DC 16 to save one of them.
Also, Kythar and Mondolin vanish as they choose to vanish through the thing.
Are you gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Oh, that's so risky, do I? What do you guys think?
Hey, Jared, question: are my traits listed here?
Your traits?
Or my feats?
I'm gonna throw one. I'm gonna
What
throw one
feats?
person.
Oh,
I chose 3.
The guy right in front of me.
not Maximilian. You're gonna throw the knight.
Can I even throw Maximilian?
scroll
I'd
up.
have
I
to
will
move
allow you to
and
move through.
throw.
I'm allowing you to pick one because you already sort of shared someone's space. I'm making you choose between lives here. Do you choose the young knight and his friend, or do you choose the old but close ally?
Do you choose the name character or the ones that don't
Or
have
the
names?
ones who are going to quickly
named knight.
become named characters? Who, if you save, will become named characters.
I'm just gonna throw the person closest to me. That's what Gil would do.
Okay, you grab the knight and throw him. Let's see it.
With advantage, it's a fucking 12. My curse, dude. Fuck.
All right, con save, please. I hope you're ready to take a significant amount of damage, Gale.
Hey, question: how does dispel magic work?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
I have dispel magic. I can't use it as a reaction, right? It's more.
No, it
that-
cannot be as a
on my
reaction.
turn.
No. Gale, con save.
Dude, it sucks. I'm really good at these.
There's no way any normal person can survive that. Okay, so you're gonna take 70 damage.
Fuck. I really wish there was a way for me to take the brunt of all of this damage, because quite literally, I could survive that times 4.
You could? What?
Yeah, I have 275 HP.
70 times 4 is 280.
Oh, I went
No.
down, but I wouldn't die.
Fair, I
And you
guess.
watch as this
If there's
rapid-
nobody
you
left
watch
to
as
save
this
you.
line of purple energy opens up and pulls everything in. You watch as the walls of the prison begin to collapse, and these guys turn to dust.
And now am I just floating in the fucking astral sea?
No, let's you know like when so you still
speaking of
have
which,
this barrier out here, this fence that's sort of containing it all. But you see that
Really
the
quick.
parts of it that are floating into that vents evaporate.
Hey, before he casts that spell, I actually have Polearm Master. He came in my range. I can attack it.
I'm gonna say for next time you can do that because that happened so long ago. I'm not going to allow it now, but for future.
Oh, I'm
I
next
was
from
just
now.
trying to find my
Oh,
piece.
wait,
It
no,
went on
they're
my
done.
page, so.
Damn it! Fuck. Does Gravity Fishers explicitly say they turn to like unintelligible
Dude.
matter?
He took 70 damage. Maximilian has 4 HP. Maximilian has 4 health.
I know.
Four.
I have the fucking Healy weapon, but I can't fucking. Ah!
4.
Why couldn't you give me true resurrection? Totally wouldn't have been broken at all.
Meanwhile, back in this room. Our other heroes reappear.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Yes.
As you guys get there,
Back
you
in the
see there are
courtroom.
bodies scattered, members of court who are all either coughing and waking up, or some who are just dead. And you hear the sounds of slashing and fighting. You hear a British guy jumping around and oh God! You hear,
Wait, what?
Yeah, you cut
you
out
hear-
whenever you get that
you hear
excited
you hear
voice.
Mondolin screaming, and you hear Kythar.
So,
Where-
question: If
wh-
I would have done that reaction, I could have prevented that stuff from happening.
Well,
though,
no, you
too?
would have just hit him. It wouldn't have prevented anything. He still gets the
I couldn't
gas.
I couldn't just knock him unconscious or trip him, break his
Well,
concentration.
No, you need Battle Master. Well, no, it's not concentration. It's not a concentration spell.
Well, the question is, was your range? Would he had to have stepped on the teleporter to step into your range?
Nope.
If it was,
Well, either way,
Yeah.
it would just be an attack. An opportunity attack changes nothing. It just does damage.
well, no, Polearm Master would drop his speed to 0.
That's Sentinel.
That's
That's
sensitive.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's not Polearm
Gotcha.
Master. I didn't choose both. 'Cause that's fucked up.
Yeah, because who would do
Yes,
that?
it is.
Yeah, that's. But although Polar Master is really cool, I've made it a point to not take it because I have Sentinel.
Thank you.
Yep.
You mentioned we heard.
Although every time I see a feat, I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
You know that meme of
Maybe.
donkey going for the bite?
Yeah.
You
I need,
mentioned.
like, a generic hallway map. Why is it so hard to find?
You mentioned we heard Mondolin and Kythar fighting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
sprint towards that as soon as I hear it.
I follow suit.
We're-
Yeah, I do as well.
I still haven't really taken an action yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kythar's turn as soon as we get here. I think I may have found the solution to my hallway map.
As I'm running, I also do a completely unnecessary round off back handspring.
Naturally.
Naturally, it has to happen, right?
Well, do you
Right.
finish with a backflip or no?
Of course.
Okay. Double or single?
Just single for now. I'm not trying to show off.
Triple.
I'm not showing off right now. I'm just
Scorpion pose in front of them and kick him in the face.
I think I might be able to get really creative with this hallway.
I'm also gonna just do an acrobatics check just to see how well I do, by the way. For fun.
If
Sure.
you, well, that's
Okay.
not bad.
Better than average.
So Will's working on a hallway map, huh?
I think I have a creative solution to make a hallway map work.
What
Okay.
I'm worried about is the narrowness of the hallway because I have something I really want to do, but I don't want to kill everybody else in the process.
Well, sometimes if the terrain doesn't work out.
I mean, hey, I've got Fireball. It's a narrow hallway.
I have Sunbeam.
I've got something new too.
No, it's not something new. It's a part of my spear. So he really can't do shit about it.
Oh, I got D's.
Don't
These
you
nuts.
dare, Jucka.
Oh, you have D's? That's funny because I found another one, so I have both of these.
I can't tell you how badly I want to finish this joke, but I'm just gonna let it go.
What, you've never heard of Achilles' twin brother? Both of these?
Both of you.
God,
See, both
imagine
of
being
these
like
was...
a Greek person back in the day and seeing the word motorcycle, being like, "Who the fuck is Motorcycles?"
Motorcycling. That's pretty fucking good. Damn, this is the most creative I've ever gotten for a map ever.
All right, let's see this.
Did you just take a
It's-
map and like vertically fucking stretch
I
it?
took a map,
It's
flipped it
just-
upside down, and then put another. This is the throne room map on top of each other and upside down.
Oh,
Cool.
it looks
Okay.
pretty good.
You know, it's more creative than what I was thinking. Is just drawing some boxes in paint with some lines through it.
Yeah. And just writing the word hallway.
I honestly thought you were just gonna crop the middle part of that previous map we were in.
No, no, no.
And just paste
be
it
like,
like 6
yeah.
times.
So you guys go to the
Yeah,
top of the
put us
map. Rest
wherever
of the
we
party.
are.
Rest of the
Yeah.
party. Top of the
Okay.
map.
Like right here?
Hold on, I gotta zoom out to do this.
Can I just grab on the Cormac's shoulders so he can run and I'll just fly behind
Oh,
him?
yeah,
Oh, and all of
that's-
you guys
that's
roll
fun.
initiative. Gale, you were at 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use that
Top of the
17.
map, Gale. Or
Oh,
Gale,
I'm
bottom of the map. Well, you'll be bottom of the map when you enter. I just want your map on there for
Makes
token
sense.
on there.
Scale the bottom.
You're,
Bottom
you're
of
just,
16,
No.
yeah.
you know, you're deciding who's tops and bottoms.
Right.
I mounted you.
And you guys run in, you're like, how the fuck did this asshole get out?
Who's that random dude right there?
So wait, so how am I getting out?
That's going to be something you find out, but for now, we're just
I
having you on there.
well
for
then I
initiative.
can't. There's no point in having me an initiative. I have no teleportation spells.
Well, no, the
None.
teleportation circle.
It's
It's
still there.
dispelled.
Cormac
No,
rolled.
So he
Mondolin
didn't
hasn't turned it off yet.
He hasn't turned
He
it
has
off
to
yet.
use
He
his
can't.
action.
He has to wait for
to
his
turn
next
it
turn.
off.
So you'll have
Yeah.
enough time. As long as you can move, you can get out of there before he closes
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And you
okay.
come-
Who
you
am
go
I missing
before.
in Zeldok? I'm missing you in
I-
initiative. You
I
didn't click and roll in. You didn't
I-
Straight
click
up
and roll.
thought he
I
already
did, and it
turned
disappeared
on
immediately. There we go.
the circle.
Did it stay this time? It
Yes,
did.
dude.
Oh man, Cormac critted.
And then he
All right.
crit fails.
Hythar's turn.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I want to see how what's my distance. Let's see. Hold on.
Literally 10 feet. Not
Literally 10
far.
feet.
Now you can almost
All
bitch
right,
smack him.
I'm gonna move up to, 5 feet. Right here. Blah blah blah. Just do a regular attack with the divine smite attached to it. So does 24 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it not casting?
I liked
Okay,
you
there.
more when you were dead.
And you
So question. Let me just do my divine smite. It's supposed to happen with it. Why isn't it casting? What the hell? Did it cast a divine smite already, guys?
No. Did you?
Yeah, dude. 2d8 divine smite. That's that 15 on top.
Okay, cool. All right.
First
So
level,
next,
right?
Yeah, and then he has his extra 2d8 on the bottom there. So 7 plus 15 plus 10. That's everything.
All right, and then
Well-
I also, because of Polar Master, I get another attack or another damage roll.
Yeah, you're with the.
But Kevin,
The butt end of my spear, which is
you have undead/fiend checked.
No. So you just wouldn't count that 10. So you just wouldn't
I
count
don't
that
count the 10.
damage.
I wasn't counting the 10.
Yeah, it's just
'Cause
22.
I have
No,
that
for
on
the
as well.
no for the smite. So you just have to take off 7
No, you take
Well,
off
of
the
that
take
first
off the
15.
10.
No, the 10 is the undead radiant
Yeah,
mines.
10 is the undead one.
The
Because the
smite
15 is
a
just
different.
2d8s.
I'm just doing
No.
22 for right
It's
now.
2d8 plus 1d8. He rolled a 4, 4, and a 7. Hover over it.
Oh, he did? Okay, so it's just minus 7 from the total. So 15 plus 10 plus 7. So it's just 15. So
So
you do
it's
25
20
damage. There you go.
25. Plus another d4, which is another 1.
26 damage.
26. All right. And then I'm going to do one of my abilities from the spear. I'm going to try to show this to you guys. It's Sunbeam. So Sunbeam basically it's a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line concentration spell. Can I cast it right now?
You already attacked. Is it a bonus action?
No, because I get extra attack. I get 2 attacks.
No, but you can either
Sunbeam is a
spell or a bunch of
spell. It's
attacks.
not
No,
much
extra
it's not
attack is
a-
a swing with your
extra
attack
swing.
action.
A spell is
cool.
your whole attack action.
Yeah.
All right, then I will attack again. Boom.
Okay. No.
Oh, okay. Mondlin might be fucked, actually.
Okay, so that is.
my
Be fun.
god!
so that's-
Oh no!
Oh, hang on. There's a little bit you got to minus from that since he does have the undead thing on. So you have to minus. You have to minus 11 damage from that total. So
It's
someone do the math for me.
73.
So it's
That's including the minus 11.
Correct.
Did you throw a divine smite?
73. Yeah, that's on there. 73 big
Ooh,
ones, and
she's taking a
Mondlin is
walloping.
well past bloodied.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he's a fucking wizard. He may be level 20, but still he's a wizard.
Varys.
Ooh, I'm not sure if I want to do the thing I want to do, but fuck it. I'm gonna cast Feeble Mind.
Also, Gale, you didn't click your token when you went into initiative. What was your roll?
What? I thought
Oh,
you
I
would
guess
have
we used the
added
same
turn
one.
and then
The
used yeah.
same one. I guess we used the same one from before.
Just manually put in 17. Will work.
You're gonna feeble mind. Uh-oh.
Oh
What does it do?
boy.
It's a
May I
fe-
please have an intelligence saving throw?
Fuck me.
Oh, but he's a wizard.
he's a wizard. Oh
This,
my
this
god.
kills him. He's useless.
He's a fucking dumb. If he
He's
doesn't
on
get the
these
spell
big
save, he has an intelligence
stoopy-
check. So he has to save. He has to do his intelligence save, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1
Yes.
second. I want to make sure I have this 100% right.
I posted
because
it in
he's-
chat.
Here we go.
No!
Okay. Thank fuck.
Oh no.
But he still takes 46 damage.
Just 46
Oh,
damage. I'm pretty sure
4d6.
he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, you were like 46.
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't
me.
type the 4, Varys.
Oh, I didn't
Like,
mean to
only
click that. That was by
5?
accident.
How is that possible?
That's the 46.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck?
10 damage.
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
And psychic damage.
And you see
From-
for a moment fear in Mondlin's eyes as he knows what was cast.
Where's your mental prison?
Cormac. Cormac
yeah.
just starts. Play like woman.
Raging. Raging.
Take me with you.
I'm there now.
Take me with you.
All right, Cormac, what do you do?
I can't actually attack. I gotta use everything on my turn just to get there. But
Okay.
I'm
Why don't you
there.
use your bow?
This just got put back into my brain, but I just remembered a video that I saw that reminded me of Cormac. Have you seen the video where it's like the Scandinavian dude who like is holding 2 battle axes in like nothing but his underwear and then jumps off a cliff into some water?
What?
I have not.
No.
Ah, it's
All
really
right.
it's kind of funny. It just reminded me of Cormac. This all.
The
Okay.
GIF in general there is all I think of.
In general, what is this GIF?
Play like wood.
Oh, yeah.
Play like wood.
That's pretty much it.
All right, Zeldok.
Okay, I'm looking to
I
see.
like how Mondlin's like, I'm gonna break out, and then you guys.
Yeah, we're
like,
just. I think
"Fuck
we're just killing him this time.
Why didn't
I don't know
you
if Chuck will let that slide. I don't know if Chuck will let that slide. I'm
Yeah,
curious
no,
if Chuck will let that slide.
Oh well, frankly, I want to avenge my family.
We will find out. Where was my? Okay, here it is. What is the
I guess
range of it?
Technically, I could be there. Sorry.
Yes, that's better.
Am I 100 feet from? Oh, damn.
You just dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dash action. I'll dash another
Juka.
30 feet there. And bonus action, I'm going to no. That'll be fine. That's it.
Okay. Is it my turn? So how's he looking?
Horrible.
He's
Horrible.
horrible.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk forward, like eyes locked on Mondolin. But it's gonna be like a really slow walk, as like a Michael Myers type situation where like I'm getting there. And I'm gonna look at him and I'm going to bonus action use my I wonder if that one is the vow. Hold on, it's not vow of enmity. It's oh, I think I'm gonna use my Hexblade curse. I think.
So is your
Critica's
other
wand.
subclass is a Hexblade?
Yeah, Hexblade.
Jesus Christ.
All right, and I am going to Eldritch Blast, and I get 4 beams now because we're level 17. And I'm going to add my Hexblade.
Oh, that's right. We get 4 beams now, don't
Yeah.
we?
And turn off Improved Divine Smite. Alright. Spells Eldritch Blast. One. 2.
Does
3.
Eldritch Blast scale off Warlock level, or
It's
No, it says when
cantrips
you're
in,
level.
So cantrips in general just scale off of level.
okay?
To not be like, hey, if you want to multi-class into a like mainly cantrip class like warlock or something, you're not
That's
So,
taking.
I'm
you're not
guessing
taking
since
something
he's
completely
probably
useless.
all of his like armor and stuff was taken away, so his AC is probably lower. So what is his AC?
The 14 will be the only one that misses.
Okay.
But
So
mine has agonizing blast.
wait, why did that not? Did that? Oh wait.
Yeah, you have to click on the actual. There you
Okay. So that's 7 plus 8 plus
go. 7.
another 7,
22.
and then my another d6 of necrotic from curse. So let me do that real quick. Sorry, it's slow loading. Here it is. All right. So 27.
Gale,
Is he
you
still up?
I can move.
like this. Gale,
All right.
you
well, I
watch
can
as the
just run
fortress
from-
is falling apart, and you leap there. Do you need to breathe?
No, I don't.
Good thing you don't.
I can hold my
And
breath
you
indefinitely.
leap literally like in zero gravity and smack your hand on the thing as you go flying into the portal room and out into the hallway.
So would I appear here?
Right here. This is the entrance to the portal room.
Oh, how far did they? I guess they had a little bit. Of
They,
time.
you know,
How much
fought a
move-
bit. And
How much movement do I have?
let's say your movement, sure.
Okay. Bonk here, and well, you know what I'm doing. Thank God I have a thrown weapon. That's a crit. I crit him. And then a 28 just for
He's down on the first one.
well, no, because I'm overkilling it. Fuck you, crit divine smite.
Okay, so if
I
you,
didn't-
all right, so hang on, just let's make this clear. You down him and you hit him again. That's 2 failed death saves. One more hit kills him.
All right, so let's just add up the.
You don't need to add up the damage. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's
just
overkill.
any
Oh
damage.
well, yeah, it's not going over his.
So you do hit him that second time. You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay, Mondolin's gonna roll a death save, because if he fails this, he's gone for good.
Wait, do all enemies roll death saves?
No, but in this case, I feel like Mondolin's You know, I've always been treating Mondlin this way.
As we treat him as a character as well too.
Essentially, he is like a character. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he's a PC.
Like in the way that I would roll Theron or Theoden's death saves.
Yep. I agree with this one.
Let's see what happens here. His con is not that high. It's high enough. So he
Oh
succeeds.
my god.
He succeeds
Jesus.
1, so he's got 1 success, 2 failures.
Are we still in initiative, or can I
No.
run over? Okay, can I run over?
You guys run over there. Kythar, Cormac, Gale
Up.
standing around him.
I want to
Yeah.
stabilize him.
Yeah.
You want to do what?
Feel
Jutta,
good.
are you
Stabilize
sure
him.
you want to keep this fucker alive?
Why,
Gale?
okay.
I texted and called my manager. She hasn't answered me at all.
Just gonna
What?
move
I know.
I've been away
first
from
a
the
second.
party for a while, guys. Why do you want to save Mondolin?
I'm not saving him. We're not killing him. We need him
Why not?
alive.
Why do
Why
we
do
need
we
him
need him
alive?
alive?
Because
Jaka,
we're better-
roll a medicine check, please.
We're better than him.
Do you roll medicine or do you just heal
You
him
just
like
killed
lay on
3
hands
people
1 HP?
wantonly.
What's
We're
the
better than
difference?
him.
Like, what's
If we
the
kill
result?
him,
Oh, hang on,
we
guys.
prevent
Guys. I need to answer a mechanical question. 1 second. Jaka, do you stabilize or just give him
Right.
damage?
So what is the result?
The
difference?
mechanical difference is stabilizing. He will still be unconscious. He
Okay.
is at 0 HP and will return to 1 HP within the hour. Healing him 1 HP means he's up and ready to go at 1 HP.
All right. Can we?
Do you want to
Can
try
I tie
the
his
medicine?
hands?
Tie
Yeah, I
his
guess.
hands.
I guess you know what? I'll try the
You
medicine.
just try the medicine check? Sure.
Yeah, I'll do it. Never have I ever made a medicine check.
Not a common check. That fails. But if you just choose to lay on hands, you can just bring him to 1 and tie him up.
Yeah, I want to tie his hands before I
Oh.
put him up, or if
And he
possible.
coughs blood.
what's the point of keeping this bastard alive?
All right,
How
I
many
give him.
people,
I
how
give
many
him
more
1 HP.
families do we have
What?
to let him kill before it's too much, Jukka?
What don't you understand, Gale? We're not
don't I understand?
murderers.
Well, clearly we are. How many people do you think we've killed already?
Not like this.
How many?
We've
Not like
never
this.
killed
He's
anyone
killed-
like this.
He's killed hundreds, if not thousands, from what I've heard.
And will you killing him make it any better, Gale?
It'll
Will that
prevent him
bring
from
them?
doing
Will
more.
that bring those people back?
It'll
No,
prevent him
it
from
won't.
doing more.
What it will do, it will
prevent him from
lower
doing more.
you to his level, and all those people would have died in vain.
Died in
Jukka.
vain. Keeping him alive and keeping him stable is spitting on the image of those people.
Jukka, please listen. You guys let him live before and he got free again and he killed 3 people wantonly for no reason other than just to fuck with us and get out of this prison.
Who did he kill?
He killed Maximilian and two of our knights.
2 of the knights.
Maximilian?
He's dead.
Maximilian is dead.
Space dust.
He died like a coward.
I punch him right in the face.
And he's unconscious.
Like I said, there's no point keeping this fucking bastard alive.
We tried to keep him sequestered and away from danger and away from being harmed to us, and he came back again, guys. You know I'm not about killing people just out of pure spite. But
It's not spite anymore. The amount of times we've given him decisions and he's just killed people anyways. I know I'm biased, but my family feels like they've died for nothing.
Oh, and mine hasn't? Zeldok's hasn't? None of ours have?
Okay. Well, we can just kill this guy right now. Mondler didn't kill your families. We can take those people on too. I don't care. But Mondlin will also do more hurt. I'm just saying I'm biased.
He
Hello,
lives.
Sorry. I thought it was muted.
Oh, it's all good, Verse. I just moved you down there since I didn't know what was happening there.
Yep.
That was me.
There is no point in keeping this man alive. He will do this again, and it will be catastrophic again.
Then that will
And-
be blood on my hands.
Cool, but we don't have to have that. We don't. This monster has lost his right to live.
how
I
are we gonna
stand
keep
with
him?
Jukka. I'm already viewed as a murderer. I've been trying to prove to you guys that I've been doing nothing different than how you're acting right now.
I'm just thinking about the logistics of it all. How can we guarantee that he's not going to come back for us again?
Can I offer some like insight to and sort of inject into this to steer this conversation a little to help you guys out a bit?
What?
Sure.
Both of this very good roleplay. I'm very impressed, but it needs to go somewhere. So think about it like this: you guys have accomplished so much. Only Nook and Sobek remain. With the timer you guys have now, there are 34 days until Sobek's back?
34 days. Yep.
34 days. 34 days. Your
Varys.
kingdom is in remnants right now, Jukka. If half the population, maybe, of the city are gone, the other half scattered to the wind. You guys are probably half the population in the city walls right now. There is more important things than Mondolin. A proposal to keep him somewhere, to keep him anywhere, just until you guys rebuild. Is
Varys?
promise enough to steer this?
I have
Like,
a
as all of this is
suggestion.
going on, I'm gonna quietly cast Spare the Dying so he doesn't bleed out on us.
Oh no! So they stabilized him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just
okay.
Jukka brought him to
Already
1
stabilized
HP and
the
then
coffee.
knocked him out.
I have
Oh,
an idea.
yeah. May I speak as well?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, actually, you're actually my idea, Ferris. But
Well,
My whole world, bro.
you're my whole world too, bro. Sorry. No, guard. No, I agree that what he's done is not correct. But right now, the kingdom is in shambles. People are questioning us about where he is, especially because Highwind is leaderless, and they're looking to Jukka for that. I think we need to make everything clear to the people. We need to let them know. We need to make his crimes public so that he can get a proper trial and then an execution. But not like this. It
I
needs to be done by the book. So
I
that people
have a
know what he
proposal.
I
did
agree, and I have an idea for how we can
and
do that.
And if he
and they
escapes
get the
again,
justice.
and we
Last-
continuously keep trapping him and waiting for a
No, but-
trial, and he continuously
Hale,
escapes,
you guys have
Hale,
an
we have a
option now.
time limit.
You
All
guys
right.
now
I
you
have-
guys you have an option, Gale, of now making it. You have the king on your side. The trial could happen 2 days from now, and the only people guarding him would be you guys, not 2 guards.
I have a proposal.
As do I. Zeldoc, what's yours?
Do you have any, how do I say this? Jars, buckets, any sort of fancy, like canopic jars kind of thing?
Would a
Lying
pickle
about-
jar work?
You can find. You
What
can
the
find.
cover-
I know what he needs this for. He needs
No.
a jar worth at least 500 gold pieces.
Oh, I have a solid gold pickle jar.
Do
Wait,
you
wait,
have
definitely find
multiple?
one within the kingdom.
Do you have at least
Good
2?
to-
Yes. Zelda,
Okay,
are
you would have 2
suggesting what I
somewhere
think
in
Yeah.
you're
these halls.
suggesting?
Somewhere in
I
these
can-
halls.
I can find them.
Chuck, I mean, Zelda, are you doing what are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
Let him
Oh.
speak.
I'm
You
suggesting.
you want to harness his soul
Let
for
let
your
him
own powerful
speak.
gains.
No. Completely incorrect. I want to put his soul inside one of these containers. Not my phylactery, but inside a container where there's no way that it can escape unless I die.
So how is that not death? He's trapped
Because
in a
I
jar.
can put it back in his body when the
The
time
soul
comes
jar
for his
spell will let
trial.
him do this. The soul jar spell will literally. The only thing is, and I'm pretty sure you could find one, is you need someone who can cast Gentle Riposte.
Oh, I can.
Perfect. That
Yeah.
way, Mondolin's body won't rot. Actually, you guys are gonna find out something cool. Mondolin's body won't rot anyway because he's a level 20 wizard.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna cover it in mold, so it looks really bad.
Gale,
We're not
is
gonna
that
let
a
him hold it.
proposition you can get behind.
yeah,
That's a
gonna-
pretty inescapable prison.
Just
Okay,
gonna give
and
him
I have an
give him
I have an
halitosis.
idea. Okay, give him halitosis. Gross.
And
I have an idea
gangrene.
as well. And maybe we can combine them together. I don't know what it's like when you have a soul in a jar, but Varys, would you be able to cast Feeble Mind on him again? So for
Not
30 days, he wouldn't be able to do any magic.
I can't do that until tomorrow, but there is something I can do today. I recently acquired something new. If I focus on it for an hour, I can make him into something completely new.
You gotta
Something
polymorph the
harmless.
dude.
Yes.
Oh, we could
True
polymorph
polymorph.
his body and
I
then
we can
to like
polymorph his body. That way, as a second, like, what's it called?
You're gonna polymorph his body into
Countermeasure?
like a chicken or something.
That way,
And
should he
and then
somehow
put his
escape
soul
the
in
soul
the jar.
jar, his body itself would be a prison
Mhm.
until
Wouldn't
the
it
day
be
of
better
the
like
execution.
to polymorph him into a lobster just for?
Polymorph
well,
him
then
into a
Draco could
fucking
keep him in his
rock or
pocket.
something.
was
Polymorph him
gonna
into
say-
like a
A
boulder.
paper clip.
Something.
Toilet paper.
So if that's the plan, you guys scatter. You run through the castle.
Polymorph
smoke
his
fires.
body into your
Gale.
throne.
This is a really
Yes,
nice
Draco.
jar.
Can I speak with you?
Sure.
Meanwhile, the rest of you scatter looking for a jar.
I asked for 2.
2 jars.
Are we
Why you
doing
need two
One
both?
jars?
Zeldoc,
Polymorph?
2 jars.
No, no.
Oh
no.
wow!
Oh
Jesus.
no!
I missed
Oh,
it.
man.
My internet cut out. Did you say both of these?
No,
Oh, no. Anyways,
both of these
they begin
jars.
the ritual while you two talk.
One Zeldoc, 2 jars. That's basically what he said.
Gale,
Yes, Chaka?
sorry for your loss. I know how bad it hurts. And I want you to know I think what you said there, while I don't agree with it, I think it was valid. But I'm not here to really talk about that with you. I'm here because I need you. And I think this is something you're going to want to do.
Okay. What is
I'm-
it?
I need you to lead a team of special forces.
Me.
You. You're the only one I trust for this. Or, not the only one, but the one that I trust the most for this. And I think it'll be good for you.
Any particular reason? Or
Yes.
frankly, I don't have any self-confidence right now.
Alright. So, should I, like, reveal my plan
Yeah.
to you? Or, like, would you... Alright, so... Alright, tonight, Gale, you're gonna lead a team of special forces. You will take over the Mondolin Manor. You will take charge of it. We will be liquidating all the assets. Mondolin, the entire Mondolin family, will be stripped of all land, title, and assets by royal decree. Any member of the Mondolin family will be incarcerated until trial. Anyone who assists them will also be prosecuted. I need you to ensure that we can take over this property and that no one gets hurt, but do whatever the fuck you want with the Mondolin property.
Okay,
Can you do that for me?
I can. And
Thank you.
sorry for getting emotional all the time. I just,
I get it. But you're not like him. But we will make him pay.
It's a very
Okay.
sad reality when times are this close.
Oh, guys, we also have to can we get Yargle? Is he still crawling around on the floor?
Yargle's like.
Oh wait, no, you wouldn't even know. Oh, by the way, Yoggle should be crawling around somewhere in the castle. We should
And all you hear is
probably get him.
help!
Yeah,
Help! As you see, he's like dangling out a window.
yeah.
Help!
I go and
Classic
grab him.
Yargle.
That
What
is
are we gonna
really
do?
Yargle.
How come Yargo always
This-
just gives half the effort?
This is a strange thing to do this at a time like this, but I think this is called for. You guys are slim on time, but we are going to skip forward. We're going to skip forward 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I tell you what I do in those 3 days? for
I'm
them
gonna
to
run
resolve
through
the
some.
problem?
I'm gonna run through some general things, and you guys tell
Cool.
me if there's more that I'm missing.
Cool.
Mondolin is kept under a 24-hour rotation watch between Cormac, Caithar, and Varys. His body, Varys, is turned into
I turned him into a rabbit.
a rabbit. Cormac
Why
watches
is it be
this
something
rabbit
cute,
with his
dude?
life.
Is
Fitting
it
for a magician.
well, is it still a dead rabbit or is it something
No,
that's
it
inanimate?
can be a living rabbit.
Well, no, because we're doing Soul Jar and Polymorph. So I'm guessing Juck would have cast repose on it.
So
Okay.
either way,
So it's a dead rabbit.
So
Or
it's a
unconscious
stuffed
rabbit.
You guys tell Cormac it's a stuffed rabbit, and Cormac watches this rabbit with his life.
You know, just for Corp's sake, I'm gonna say turn it into a stuffed rabbit just to make it easier.
Okay, cool. Stuffed rabbit. Cormac is charged with guarding the stuffed rabbit.
Now make sure it doesn't move.
Cormac sits there with a sword. Is like, move and I impale you.
Move and you're dead.
Do it. Move. I dare you.
I also want to say
Zelda,
in between my
If
shifts.
Mondolin's soul is instructed to stay within the city, but as far from Cormac as possible, as the two are separated with a 3-day span. Gale, along with the help of the few remaining soldiers who were still inside the castle at the time, raid Mondolin's manor and capture his brother Jax, along with a few other loyalists. Caithar and Varys assist in the rebuilding efforts
As I was there, can I go around and just rebuild everything?
as you
talk to
guys
people?
help the city recover. As mass pyres are hosted throughout the city, and the smell of flesh burning fills the air. And finally, Jukka. Jukka, you make a public announcement to the world about Mondolin's crimes. The trial of the century will be held today. You and your trusted allies will oversee this trial. But the verdict will come down to the king and the king alone. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you're good.
I think I pretty much nailed it on all accounts.
Yeah, a couple
Nice.
things. I do want
Oh,
to know,
mine
and it is
wants to
canon.
subscribe. That's a good choice. But what do you mean it's canon? Oh no.
Yeah, right before you guys put the soul in the jar, I do fart into the jar. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
so he has to sit in that.
That's a
Um,
reasonable request.
And also, I want to
Yes, mine's you do.
have a conversation with Yargle, but I can tell you just the gist of it.
Sure.
What I ask of him. So, well, one, we give him,
Let's bang this out
back
real quick.
yeah,
You-
give him
you
back,
and Yargle.
give him back his legs,
Thank you.
and tell him about the monument that was built for the orcs.
I appreciate that.
I want to send him back to Korriban to
agree.
prepare the orcs for war, as we have less than 30 days, and I trust no one more.
We are
No
always
one's more
prepared for
capable.
war. Unlike you puny, pathetic people.
Yeah, you ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. Am I right?
Yes.
Also, I want you to know that of the Mondolin estate, uh, 50% will be direct aid to the orcs for rebuilding,
I would hope so. I was quintessential to that.
of course. And also,
Of
I
course.
know how much you would hate it.
Yes. Money is for pansies, but I
But
appreciate it.
and I want you to know that that is regardless. That's yours regardless, but more likely than not at the trial, you will need to testify. So I want to make very clearly that this money to the orcs is not any way related to that.
I
The
do
money
not
is
know what
already
that
there.
means.
Okay. I'm not bribing you. This is not a bribe. Which makes it sound like such a bribe, but it's absolutely not. Those two are
No,
completely
it's just
unrelated.
Yargle
No
doesn't
matter what
understand
you
politics
testify,
stuff.
yeah, no matter what you say, the money belongs to the orcs.
Arthur and Varys have the real sad job here, burning bodies and identifying loved ones.
Well,
This is-
I'll help once I'm done. That only took a night.
you gotta remember, you gotta travel all the way to Highwind. You're like doing a
Well,
covert
Varys
ops
can
mission.
teleport. Well, there's nothing more covert than direct teleportation.
Yeah.
But like you guys are surveying the building. You guys are taking out like essentially domestic terrorists. So you guys are doing
Yeah,
a
this is like
whole.
the SEAL Team
Raid on
6
Al
situation.
Qaeda.
You're there for like a day or two.
Can I just have like a tiny little thing?
Operation Desert Tempest.
Sure, Varys, what's up?
In between my like shifts of like guarding
Well, now Cormac's just
Mondolin
gonna
and
guard it
building
if it's a
stuff.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Cormac has the sole protectorate of the bunny.
I finally get the time to finally make Gale the friendship bracelet to welcome them into the Tempest. and
Very
its
nice. He'll get that upon
Hey.
returning.
If it
Zeldok,
hits
let's bang out your scries real quick.
I just wanted to say you started
All right.
Operation Paperwork.
Operation Paperwork.
Preparation H.
Those scries.
Yep.
Let's see here.
And they are single scries because I'm supposed to stay as far away from Cormac as possible.
Got it. Scry on Nook. You can't.
Okay.
It fails. Roll me an intelligence check, and I might give you a hint as to why.
I would assume that is because she's not on the plane. Let's see. Intelligence, just flat intelligence?
Yeah.
11.
Either she's not on the plane, or when you guys drop them to 0, but they don't get God's Bane, they just regenerate somewhere. Maybe Sidolphin beat her.
Okay.
Maybe he did. It's not unfair to assume you guys whacked the shit out of her and then Sidolphin showed up. Maybe she's not on the plane,
Okay.
but maybe she's just regenerating. For the other two, let's take 5. I gotta piss so goddamn bad. So we'll take 5 here. Come up with anything else you guys might need, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I want more potions.
So, Jared, where do
Cormac,
we
you can
add
have all the
these
potions you
on-
want.
Cormac is now a potionaholic. Just
They come in handy.
Hey, Jared,
I could
where do we
see
add
Cormac
feats on the character
retiring and
sheet?
like opening up a small potion shop.
What was that?
Where do we add feats on our character sheet?
so you know that little spot in like the bottom right? Oh, wait, you're on roll.
Yeah.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
on D and Beyond, or are you on roll 20?
I'm on roll
He's
20
on.
right now.
Yeah, it's the bottom right where it says Divine Sense, lay on hands. That's where you would do
Yeah,
them.
the features and traits.
Oh, just add it there.
Yep.
Okay. I'll add those to my list.
Unfortunately, there is
Okay.
no way to like just quick input stuff. You have to put everything in manually.
Oh, you can copy and paste.
You can copy and paste.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. You can.
But yeah, you never gave me the 3 feats that you took, so I didn't know what to
I
put
did.
in.
I did. I'm reading it right now.
The feats?
I took Polearm Master, Shield Master, and Inspiring.
Oh,
What is it?
inspiring leader.
Inspiring Leader.
How do you hold a shield and a polearm? That doesn't matter.
It's a spear.
Different
It's a
hands.
polearm.
Because
Spear.
spears count as
Spears are
pole
polearm.
arms. And they're versatile. They're the only
Okay.
versatile
Yeah.
pole arm.
Different
Think
arms.
about Achilles in Troy.
Brad
there's
Pitt.
there's a lot of pole arms that are one-handed. They're just not in D&D as like their own thing. So you can kind of just say, "Man, fuck it, whatever."
Well, that's
Also,
cool.
I'm pretty sure at this point, pretty sure I'm just gonna be fucking Oathbreaker for forever.
You might be.
Because I was planning on like only being Oathbreaker temporarily to find something else to pledge my oath to, as like a resolution to like this thing. But the most solid one was pledging the oath to Jukka.
Yeah, which would be
and
what?
Oath
Devotion?
of Oath of the Crown.
Ah, that's right.
But I don't know. Will has to sign off on it. So,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I've already swapped twice now, technically. 'Cause
Yeah.
I played cleric for like a session and was like, Gale feels more like a paladin. Then I swapped to paladin.
And then you regretted it ever since.
Yeah, I have.
Which I now have found something that's even more regrettable because there's something that is very similar to theming for like the storm stuff, but it's a homebrew class in Valda's called Warden.
Yep.
And its whole thing is tanking, and that's kind of what I built Gale for. So it would just be that would have been so much better, but
Now, a lot of you guys
that's
are
way
from,
too late.
like southern warmer climates. If I say sleet, I know Ruben will know what I'm talking about.
I know where Sleet is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleet is
I also
We get it
yeah.
here.
We
We had
get
it
it
all
here.
this week.
Yeah, we get sleet here.
okay, because it is horrible right now. Like it's
What,
Oh,
raining.
it's so
and
much
did
worse
you go
than
take the
snow.
garbage out or something?
No, it's raining and freezing the second it hits, and it scared
Yeah,
the fuck out of
it's
me earlier.
dangerous-
Because it
dangerous as shit,
froze,
too.
a sheet of ice froze on my window, and then it like stopped, and all I heard was my window. I thought my window fell out.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's the
Because
worst
I
when you're
watched the
driving.
pain, boom,
I'm back.
and I thought my window fell out. Scared the
we
fuck out
got
of
we
me.
got Arizona finally got rain after like forever. It had been almost like a full year and a half since we had rain essentially.
A few
And
important
we
things.
got sleet.
A few important things I thought about. When you guys all show up to this trial, are you guys showing up? Hey, Jucker, are you making this trial open to the public?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. You make the trial open to the public.
Like, I gotta wear my fancy loincloth.
Does that mean, are you guys going, like, you guys have, I'm not saying you guys have impressions to make now, but are you guys showing up armored and weapons and, or are you guys like, let's set the right impression, let's wear a suit? I'm
I don't know if
genuinely curious.
I don't know if
This-
I've made this.
I'm wearing
Because if you
what I
guys,
used to wear.
if you guys show up, the legendary adventurers who are all powerful, and you guys are all decked out in armor, and you're seeing like these commoners there, and Mondlin in shackles, it might not look
Hey.
great.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Remember those raccoon suits we used to jump into the Tempest?
The flying squirrel suits?
You mean
Yeah.
this one right here? And I'm wearing it.
Still has it on.
You mean the thing that gave us our name?
Yeah.
That seems appropriate.
I mean, I could give mine to Gale, but it doesn't fit me anymore.
Well, the thing is, you see, I always come prepared. Gale snaps his armor off and he's in a suit. Gale has always been in a suit every time his armor snaps off.
That's what it is.
I'm
Can you do
wearing
that to
the
me?
robes
I just-
of the Church of Heliod.
My favorite costume was the barrel.
Remember that.
That was great.
Yes.
Cormac got really wasted, more a barrel around. That was great.
I'm just showing up in my, I guess it's a robe. It's a hooded cloak and pants because I don't wear armor.
So that is my question. How are you guys presenting yourself for this?
I'm wearing the robe of the Church of Heliod, like on our church days.
The Church of Helios thing? Okay.
Well, I don't really wear any apparent armor, so if anything, I mean, yeah, I just have my vest.
You have your
You guys-
fancy clothes from a while ago, but didn't we all get fancy or noble clothes made?
That's
At some
true.
point, yeah, you guys all had.
Yeah, I do have my old noble disguise from my background.
I feel uncomfortable in a shirt.
Your chest hair
Here,
is your shirt.
Here, Kythar. No, not Kythar. Cormac. Here, let me help you out. How about instead of a shirt, we give you a nice cloak, covers half of your torso. That way you don't actually have to wear a shirt, but you still look fancy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cormac
just the
feels-
backside. I don't see that anyway.
Yeah,
Cormac's
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Cormac never feels more naked than when he has to wear clothes.
Exactly.
Feels like he's hiding something.
Kind of like I help Cormac dress with his kind of like monks with robes, kind of like they're half dressed but not like a loincloth either.
You want me to remove my loincloth?
No, keep it on underneath all that.
Meanwhile,
Just-
for the second
just-
scry, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Mines, I don't want to give it away.
Mm-hmm.
But he stands at a lonely gravestone, sets a blue flower down, and talks. Talks to himself, tells a story. Tells a story about the sea. Times traveling south. He misses it. And for the third one, you see a guy throwing a tennis ball against a wall. And you see this red cap gnome screaming at him about bagels.
About bagels.
You remember the little red cap, the pet
Yep.
gnome you guys have that lives in your basement?
Yes, I do.
He screams about him about bagels and then leaves him alone while he throws a tennis ball against the wall.
Okay. And I guess for the second day, there's only one other person that I'm thinking of doing. And I want to scrounge the dolphin.
Sleeping dragon, licking his wounds. He has seen much better days.
But he's alive.
He's alive.
Okay. That puts a smile on my face or a smirk right before I go to bed.
Meanwhile, Jaka. Do you assist with just trial planning or do you go help clean up the city?
Oh no, I'm cleaning up the city.
I feel like that's what we all are gonna do once we're done with like the pressing matters.
You mean with the broom?
Uh,
I mean,
You guys see, most of the praise you guys get, people are thankful. People are grateful.
not with the broom. I think I'm doing some like stone masonry. I'm like rebuilding like brick by brick.
But you see, there are other people who are resentful. Few and far between, but there are people who do not want your help. People who are afraid of you. People who don't understand that you guys didn't bring this suffering. But they don't see it that way. And for the 99 smiles, 99 cries that you get, every once in a while comes a little bit of sorrow, a little bit of fear.
we should do a PR shot where Jukka's hugging a sorrowful townsmember.
Is your son a zombie? Is your
Oh.
husband dead? Single mother insurance.
Hello, sad poor people. I'm your king, Chukka.
I'm your king. I'm rich and powerful. Not to mention,
Here's a
Bull.
silver piece.
here's
Not
a
Don't
to
spend it all
mention, not to mention blue. Like that one.
and the most important day comes fruition. You guys enter this massive throne room. There are protesters outside in the streets.
You said this is the day of the trial?
This is the day of the trial. Jucka's already inside. None of you have seen him. But you guys enter as this large group. Knights escort you guys in. There are not many protesters, but there are some.
I want to have the guards bring them out food and water.
The
Like,
protesters?
just like refreshments.
Sure.
What are the protesters protesting exactly? Like to free Mondolin?
You see some signs and posters. Fair trial, question mark. False justice. You see one that says, "Where is the proof?"
Well, I could bring them the limbs of my dead brother and sister. Is that proof?
But it's not proof.
It is. It's true. It isn't proof. I know we don't really have.
Mondolin's done very well covering his tracks.
Yeah, that's why Mondolin sucks.
Well, before we even get to that point, how does it work when I put the soul back into Mondolin's body?
We have magical shackles, right?
How does it work? You just open the jar and you return him
But
to
do
his
they
human form?
allow me close to him? Because I had to be as far away when Cormac was guarding the dead
Joe,
rabbit.
Yeah, they wanted you away just so nothing happened before. Mondolin will speak in this trial.
And also turn him back into a human.
Yeah, it's like how the two people who know the KFC secret recipe aren't allowed to be on the same plane together.
That's not a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
Wait,
It
that's
is.
real?
Yeah,
Why is that real?
they're not allowed to
It
be on the same
actually
airplane.
is.
Do you think that we have to shackle the bunny before we put his soul back?
Yeah.
I
that
think
would
you have
be
to
smart.
polymorph him back to
Back.
actual him. Then you put the shackles
Let's-
on. Then
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you allow
Dude,
me
is this
to
another
touch
bot that
his
just
body.
died?
I don't know. Is it?
So are you guys hearing music?
I'm not.
Nope.
No,
I
but
had
it's...
him muted on my end. I just unmuted him. That helps.
Oh, bot. Don't be dead, please. I need you to work.
What happened to the one that we were using? Did it
It
die as well?
died. It died.
It died. Google has been slowly killing them all.
May it rest in peace.
Hang on, let me kill the bot. Let me try again. Let's try.
Apparently, so Will Matt is in the stream and he's saying that the KFC thing that's actually Coke, like Coca-Cola,
Oh, is it
not
Coca-Cola?
KFC. And it's apparently a myth and not substantiated,
Music is back.
but I'm not sure.
All right.
This is important.
Mondolin chooses not to have a lawyer. I haven't changed the map because I've been setting up this scene.
Oh, jeez.
But you guys can see it now. What a fucking scene.
King Jekka just sitting up there. Where's the bailiff sit? And doesn't there need to be a guard or something next to Mondolin to make sure he doesn't try and...
Throw on a few of the guards, yeah.
Okay.
Throw on a few
There's-
knights.
You didn't say Baylor, did you?
No.
No.
Bailiff.
Oh, okay. Had a flashback.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll just rip the wings off it again.
The bailiff?
No, the Baylor.
Yeah.
Hope her bailiff is an Aarakocra.
I'm just a guy.
I'm a guy that has.
You're an irredeemable monster. What
Monster.
took you so long?
Idiot.
What took you so long, idiot?
I
That will
fucking
forever
love
be-
Big
that will
Jack
be
Horner.
That will forever be stuck in my head.
John Mulaney is fucking hilarious.
Yes, he is. Where did you find some of these tokens?
These are the generic tokens built into Roll20.
They're
Did you take
Pathfinder- they're
the faces
Pathfinder
off
ones,
of
though.
Guess Who?
They kind of look like the...
Susan.
There's some pretty
Greg.
ridiculous ones, like this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or,
I have to know their backstory.
this one. Oh, I got a story for all of them. Some weirdly attractive ones too. Like I don't know what's up with the. Where's the Honolulu chick? Here she is. Oh. Oh.
She's got a bit of an
Mm.
overbite.
What is wrong with you?
Well, now we know your type.
Here's that Persian jailer from earlier in the campaign.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, you guys, you all get 13 temporary hit points.
Why? Oh, you think you're gonna need it? Oh.
I'm just
Oh, wait, yeah, I
just so
can
that
find
they're there.
Full health again.
Well, wait, don't we have to
Yeah,
wake
I
up get next to you for that or something?
I
Alright,
mean, it could
guys.
be
Who
named,
said
I
we
just
didn't?
assume.
Jukka.
We've all been in the same bed the
Yeah.
whole time.
It's like the it's
You see
like
the
fucking
crowd yells. People are talking over each other. The courtroom is chattering non-stop. You see, let's set this up a little differently. You see, because Gail's gonna speak, I know. You see Kythar and Cormac sit near the back in case anything happens. You see them looking at each other. You see that they both were given, say for the purpose of this trial, you guys have like a mini bag of holding on your side. Each holds one of your swords in case you guys need it. You see Cormac is in dress pants and dress pants alone. Everyone else is in nice clothes.
the first time we've seen Cormac wear pants.
Wait, I said I put him like that little rope cloth on him.
Oh, so he's got like a dress cloth?
Yeah, that
He's
way
got
he looks.
nice underwear.
No, like he still has pants, but I meant like his torso. It's like it looks like a month, like with the robe. It's fancy.
Oh, he's got like a sash.
There we go. That's the word I was looking
A
for.
sash?
A sash.
Oh,
Got a
that's
sash.
stylish. That's
So he's
Yeah.
wearing a
stylish.
nice pair of khakis, no shirt, and a sash.
Okay, we've got to have a new Cormac fan art done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Khaki
All
Cormac.
on the
Sensible-
stream, get to
real
work.
sensible
Put some
slacks, but
khakis
no
on
shirt.
this art.
Yeah, hey Felipe, you should put khakis on
Felipe,
Cormac.
I have a
Khakis
side gig for you.
and a sash.
All the people murmuring, "Wow, those pants are so sensible."
I'd like to think it's one of those like vests where it's like cropped up here and he's just like flexing really hard.
The sash has to be red and the khakis have to be.
Kythar, as to answer your question, people are whispering like, yes, you are revered as a hero here. But people are also confused how you're back. You have to remember these are commoners. They don't understand it. They pray for these things, but to see them happen,
People never expect a miracle to happen.
and they're terrified. And Jukka, do you call court to session?
I do. I take a swallow. I'm getting kind of nervous because I'm not like a good public speaker, and then I, with the gavel,
And you slam the gavel, and silence falls over the room. An eerie silence.
welcome everybody. The High Court of Genesis is now in session. We'll be proceeding to the first of two trials of former Lord Edward Mondolin.
He waves to the crowd.
Like the Pope wave or like
He
the Forrest
stands,
Gump wave?
turns, little Pope wave, little Queen Elizabeth wave. I didn't think this campaign would outlast the Queen, but here we are.
It outlasted
Sorry,
Betty
she said
White
too
also.
Too soon.
Ooh.
The court will address the defendant directly. Former Lord Mondolin, we understand that you choose to represent yourself and have waived an attorney, although the court has agreed to appoint one for you, seeing as though you probably can't afford one on your own.
Of course, Your Grace. Now here's a question.
Yes, you have
No, here's
way
a-
too
no, here's
much
a-
practice with that
No,
smile.
here's a question. Here's a question. I know it's D&D. Long rests cure everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's only
For the
had
sake
partial
of, like,
rests.
a little bit of humanity, yeah. He hasn't technically rested. He's still bruised. He still looks like shit. Just let that be clear. Are you calling Mondlin to speak?
Well, I have him address whether or not he has formally waived the right to an attorney, to
I will
legal counsel.
be representing myself.
Should have
Your
you
Honor.
winded him. Should have you winded him. So he's dumb.
No,
Wait,
just
wait.
I want it known to the public that we're
No,
not
I know.
denying him an
No, I
attorney.
know.
He has chosen it himself.
That would also be unethical.
But as
Very
far
well.
as I understand that, I will be able to call my own witnesses, challenge my own challenges, as I am familiar with your laws. I was a lord once. Correct, Your Honor.
You are entitled to represent yourself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, there will be no trial by combat. That has been made clear,
He nods.
and you are aware of that.
He nods.
Okay.
And you see with the loudest, most insufferable chair screech, he sits back down.
Oh,
Okay.
Jekka didn't put the felt tips on the bottom of the chairs?
Oh, it's just like a and he sits down.
Can someone get some felt tips and just thank you.
One of the knights just takes off.
Yeah, just next to me stands up, just like isn't looking. Just put felt tips on the bottom of his chair.
What do you do, Jekka?
Okay. Well, before we begin, I will lay out some overview ground rules for everyone. There are to be 2 trials. One shall be for to determine a sense of liability or innocence or guilt. Of that trial, I shall be presiding. The second trial, if we make it there, if he is found guilty, there will be a second trial, which will determine the sentencing. In that event,
And you see Mondlin,
May I, Your Honor?
you may.
I'm sure that me and the court and the fine people of this and my city are curious. What are the charges levied against me? I've yet to hear them, and I am
Fucking
dying
bastard.
to know.
He's acting like he's.
So I feel like
completely
I
innocent.
would have a very long list.
I'm
Of,
curious.
hold
Jekka.
on.
You're a lawyer. I'm
Yeah.
so curious how you do this. Part of me is only doing this trial sleep because I want to.
well,
Just
so
wanna see it
in
and
theory,
I
I would
wanna-
have several. I would have several weeks to prepare, so I could be
Prepare,
like, "Here are
yeah.
the
This is
formal
true.
charges."
But I want to
Um,
see if a lawyer coming up with it on the spot can beat me role playing a jackass.
Okay, well, yeah. So I can tell you, but I'd have to go
You might
back
miss
and
stuff.
think of like how many counts. But like
Oh,
obviously
okay.
multiple counts of murder, right?
Alright,
That's
so
clear.
say this in character. So let's
Okay.
just say you're being tried, but even it's medieval times, so you can say
Yep.
the crime of. You don't even need to say the amount.
Lord Mondolin, former Lord Mondolin is
Edward.
accused of Edward. Edward is accused of the crime of, let's see here, roughly 6,000 counts of murder.
You see the crowd gasp. Some people yell, "Blasphemy!" You see the rest of the crowd. You see gasps.
Genocide, war crimes, unethical behavior, robbery, burglary,
Just fuck it. Any crime. Any crime.
all
Literally.
lesser included charges,
Literally.
perjury.
Hey, he left all those corpses around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, improper disposal of a body. That is a crime as well.
Jaywalking, loitering.
In Didn't he also like steal someone's mail once? That's a federal offense. So like mail crime, mail theft,
Espionage. If that was
espionage,
Did
collusion,
you guys hear a sort of whimper, a sob?
treason.
As you see Mondlin in his hands crying.
Wait, I want to cast Zone of Truth.
Are you going to? I was gonna say,
But
No,
you
we,
wanna
we will
interfere
do
with-
that at some point, but
Because
And you see him
that could prove that's fake crime.
sobbing. And he, I want to thank you, my Lord Chaka.
I just kind of look over
For
it
if
like,
this is how people think of me, it will be good to finally see some semblance of the proof you must have against me. Thank you, Your Honor. And he sort of keeps his head in his hands.
Gale like looks over it like Zelda.
Gail's sitting there like fist
he's like-
clenched, like
he's
we
like,
should-
no, actually, he seems decently calm comparatively, but he's kind of like, man, he's really hamming this up.
Oh, just so you know, Jaka, Yargle is here too. Who do you call first? You go on for another while. Like witchcraft, littering, drinking and driving, you go through with a whole list. Loitering, littering,
A team of horses while drinking. Yeah.
arson. Jaka, you might be muted. Daka, Jetty.
We lost the judge.
We lost Jaka.
We did.
oh my god, I've been on mute this whole time. I'm
Oh,
here.
Yes.
Okay.
Jetty?
Welcome
the
back.
court is
The court calls its first witness. Oh, sorry, not the court. The state calls.
Ooh,
kingdom.
ooh, the
Kingdom calls.
The
crown.
fiefdom.
The
Crown.
crown. The crown calls its
crown.
first witness. Gale.
Gale's like, I was expecting to go first.
And I would have like a I want like a court wizard. Like I want a zone of truth cast on anyone. testifying.
I can
So
find a
it's like-
court wizard token. I can do that. Give me 2 seconds.
Gale like adjusts like his overcoat. He's like, oh Jesus.
Watch it and be like, yeah, I can find a wizard, just moves me.
Gale, raise your right hand, please.
I raise my right hand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth. Oh wait, what? The truth.
Just yes or no. Do you swear to tell the truth,
Oh.
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Do you swear to not mislead this court through statements of omission?
I swear.
Avada Kedavra.
All right, court wizard.
Sobek comes
He
in,
cast,
casts fucking power.
Zone of truth, and I guess nods
I
to
will
verify
opt.
that
I
it
will
has been
opt to fail.
cast.
I will
You
opt
cast
to
it.
fail.
Has
done,
the
my
witness? Thank you. Gale, please tell us. What have you witnessed against this defendant?
Well, I've witnessed a couple crimes. A lot of them being very violent. The major one being kidnapping my brother, sister, and father from their homeland, and killing my brother and sister.
Objection, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
These said crimes could not have occurred within our kingdom. These are trials on your laws. If anything were to happen in his homeland, that would have to be decided by his people. Your Honor.
Gale, where did these occur?
The
I believe he
kidnapping.
did say his homeland, Your Honor.
The kidnappings occurred in my homeland, but he brought them here. The murders happened.
The evidence
On our
the
side.
evidence relating to the events that took place in the Elemental Isles. Mondolin's objection will be sustained.
And I don't know what that means.
Means I'm going to agree with that. We don't have jurisdiction over what happens.
This is
I
true.
was like,
And-
his only
and-
defense was like, well, the kidnapping didn't happen here, so it's
And
not illegal.
He murdered them near Highwind, which also wasn't under Jekka's jurisdiction at the time. Technically, Mondolin's not guilty of killing your family at all.
Still murder.
Well,
But he just admitted to doing it, so at least
No,
his
he said
public opinion is going
if
down.
he's no. Yeah, he may have admitted to the kidnapping, but he said
yeah, but
if this
still,
kidnapping happened, if it happened, we don't have jurisdiction to deal with it.
Hmm.
So that sucks.
that's
Well, at
true.
least everyone will know he's an absolute fucking. I can't say that word.
However, the statements can be used and are useful in the establishment of the character of the defendant. However, they cannot be used for establishing guilt for a crime as happened outside the jurisdiction.
Of course, Your Honor.
I
Proceed.
do have more evidence of stuff that did clearly happen. Maybe not on this soil, but to our kingdom's honorable knights and servitudes.
That is allowed.
During the previous siege, me and my fellow compatriot, Kaitha, went to go make sure the maximum security prison was still under our control. And when we arrived, I was informed by Yargul that Mondlin had given us an ultimatum as he escaped from his imprisonment. He said, you either release me free, or I kill 2 knights and the hand of the king.
Objection, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
Where was the prison located, Gale?
I already mentioned it was located in the pocket dimension in the astral sea, but those buildings are from our realm, and they are our constructions.
However, we do not hold grounds within the astral sea.
Well,
This crime did not happen on any soil, nor do I see any evidence of it happening. Your Honor,
evidence of what happened?
The objection on jurisdictional grounds will be overruled. The conversation happened with at least one party was on Genesis soil. The maximum prison security at issue was under control of Genesis. Jurisdiction will not be a means for disqualifying this evidence. Overruled.
Yucca, I'm sending you a message with the sending
Oh.
spill.
Ooh, okay. And also, you see that at this point, Mondlin stands and he,
Your Honor, as gracious as you are to have this trial, may I ask, is there any physical evidence towards anything I am accused of?
I'm about
If
to
this-
jurisdiction
In
his
what
ass
way?
back somewhere and handle it myself.
Yucca,
If there
the
is any
message I just
physical-
sent.
If there is any physical evidence, I would love to have it presented. I am ready and willing to admit guilt if it can be displayed. However, I and the people are looking for something real. Does something exist, Your Honor?
Quick question. This is above board.
above board, does something exist?
Okay.
Me
well,
as
I have
Mondlin, me playing
crown.
Mondlin cannot think of anything that
The crown.
exists as physical proof.
What
Quick.
crown?
I've got a
Is-
couple things.
The Crown moves to admit Lord Mondolin's amulet and sphere of annihilation into evidence.
You see 2 soldiers quickly come back. They set it right here. A pitch black sphere.
As soon as he
And
sees
an
the
amulet.
spear, Gale kind of like clenches up a little bit.
Now, Gale, can you tell everyone what this is and when you might have seen this being used?
This is the This is Lord Mondlin's Sphere of Annihilation. It is an artifact quite emblematic of its name. And it was used to savagely dismember my brother and sister.
And who used it to dismember your brothers and sisters?
Lord Mondlin.
Thank you. The Crown also moves to admit a handwritten note on Wizard's parchment signed by Lord Mondolin, which has been in my inventory since like so long.
So long.
Yep.
See Mondlin smiles, and
Well played. Well
Hmm.
played.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I may. Now, out of character, before I go with this sentence, I just want to make sure that I'm correct. Don't you have like a brand or something when you were brought back? Some sort of scar from when you died from that same sphere?
Me? Oh, I
Yeah.
certainly do.
I was going to say, don't you have
it would essentially be an entire scar across his midsection. Yeah.
don't you have physical evidence of said amulet and sphere being used yourself? And that was in character.
Out of character question: didn't he talk to Kaithar in Elysium before he made the decision to come back? I forgot if we did that or not.
Didn't who? Sorry.
Didn't when Jugga died, did he talk to Kaithar up in the heavens?
Oh yeah. But either
So
way,
that
but
that could
Jukka,
be
do you
used.
come down to? So Gale steps aside here. Jukka, do you show the wound?
I do. I lift up my shirt and I say
A few
before
ladies
I
first.
give I say for anyone who is a faint of heart, be ready to see some really fucking dope abs. And I lift up my shirt.
Ow!
I flex each one. Pow, 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 pow.
Pop your pecs. Pop your pecs.
Pop them.
Boom, boom, boom. You see, like,
Yeah.
Yargle starts like throwing berries off his pecs. Oh.
I would ask again. Yes, that was part of my collection. I admit to that.
And you
But
were
I'm afraid that was lost from my collection quite a long time ago. It hasn't been safely stored in my museum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
the
cut
past
you
year.
off right there. Sorry, you will not be testifying until you're put under oath. You're aware of that, correct?
My apologies, Your Honor.
Would you Don't worry, you will have the next part of the case. Are there any other witnesses would like to come forward for the crown?
I would.
Lord Varys, please step forward. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and
Lord.
nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Do you
Is
swear to
is
not
a-
mislead this tribunal through acts or statements of omission?
yes, I swear.
I look to the wizard.
Is he casting
Bang.
Zone of Truth?
I think
I
it's
let it
still up.
happen.
I think you just walk
It
into
would
it.
still be up,
but
yeah.
Okay. I would like to point out that the crime I'm about to discuss was taking place within the country's grounds. This took place in Stern's Karst, between Helios and the city of Genesis, which is still
Oh yeah.
ownership of the kingdom of Genesis. I had gone there on a lead that one of my previous caretakers would possibly be there. That was mistaken.
Marie, yeah.
Instead, Mondolin was there. And he used a spell to control my body to make me kill someone against my will.
Objection. Speculation.
Zone of Truth.
yeah, that's not speculation. Overruled.
And I also struck down Jukka long enough for said sphere of annihilation to struck down Jukka as well while I was under this spell. And that is all for my testimony.
Thank you. You may be dismissed. Is there anyone else who would like to come forward? Oh, actually, the crown calls Yargle to recount
Fine.
your,
You see, he like stomps forward and sort of like just leans on the railing. What?
You swear to tell the truth? Yes, I swear. Okay, fine.
I swear. Do I have to?
You do. You will be
Fine.
compelled. Lord Yargle,
Yes.
please recount to us what happened, within the prison.
Ah. The puny little man, who is now dead, came in with 2 guards. The guards seemed mind controlled, or something. They came into my cell, took my legs, and beat me. They then proceeded to free Mondolin. I was told to go through the portal, to what they're called. Portal. I waited there until Cathar and Gale showed up. I told them Mondolin's terms. Naturally, like the little girls they are, they agreed. They then proceeded to go inside and let him escape. I believe they let him go through weakness, not through intention. Mondolin then proceeded to murder the 3 puny humans. Do I have to say more?
And how did he murder them?
He like looks over his shoulder at you guys. I do not know the spell. I know it was magic.
It was magic.
It
Yes.
was a. May I add?
Math has
for
nothing
the-
to do with
the-
this.
No, for the
Sorry,
description.
you'll have to step into the zone of truth.
Honey, come join me.
All right.
This is better.
I would just like for clarification. The magic that was cast was a gravity fissure.
And
That is all.
what was the size of the room?
There was no fish. He
Um,
is lying.
how
No,
big? How?
fissure. Fissure. It's the name of the spell.
Ah,
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm no contractor, but not big enough.
Uh,
I attempted to
it
say.
was 70 feet actually.
Court Mage.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this spell, Gravity
Of
Fissure?
course I am.
Could you tell us what sort of radius of a blast that would have?
Ah, well, a 100-foot long line, and a 20-foot. That's 100 by 20 feet, give or take.
The court moves to enter the blueprints of the prison
Ah,
as evidence of the size of the room.
Your Honor, may I also say something about the time in the prison?
Yes, but you have to step into the circle.
this is
No
getting
problem.
comfortable.
So,
I'd like this.
I would like to add that when he casted this spell, he was not under duress. He was actually running away from Gale.
It was running from these 2.
He was running trying to escape, and he had no reason to actually cast the spell other than pure fun. He had
Bloodlust.
glee in his face when he casted that spell, and he had no reason to do so other than try to keep Gale away, and he killed 3 people just for happenstance.
I have never agreed with a human before. This one is right. He did not kill for reason. He killed for fun. I do not agree with humans because they are stupid.
Thank you.
Can I sit
We all
down
wish
now?
to be as smart as you, Yargo.
You may
I
sit
know.
down.
Meanwhile, Cormac in the back with a 19 intelligence, just I could debate for hours.
Cormac sitting is like, oh, ha, ha, yeah, stroke my chin.
Cormac has
Hmm.
19 intelligence.
Yeah, that happened.
He got a headband of intellect.
Yeah,
Oh my
somehow I
god.
got smarter.
Oh
He's
lord.
now Cormac is now the smartest member of our party.
That's
Yes.
terrifying, actually.
And he still talks the same way.
So the thing I was thinking was, if he was just gonna play all this jurisdiction stuff,
Your
well, then
Honor,
I'll use his rule and
if I
take
may
him to a
call,
different jurisdiction.
Your Honor, if I may call a witness to the stand.
Of course.
I believe I have that right.
You do.
I call Zeldok to the stand.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Zeldak, if you will.
And he will be under the same pertinent rules of the zone of truth, correct?
Yep,
That is correct.
that's gonna be
And I may
bad.
question him as I seem fit.
Not-
Is he trying
No.
to divert?
No, he's not.
He
sure.
is. He's
no,
trying to
that's
do
not
something.
how this works, Edward.
He's trying to get the truth out of
I
Zeldok.
mean,
So, well,
as long as
yes,
they are pertinent to the case, of course.
yes and no. Correct. However, right now we're on what's called direct examination, which means you can ask open-ended questions, and then on cross-examination, you can only ask close-ended questions.
So, may I ask then, how long would you say I have been an acquaintance of you, Zeldok?
Oh no.
May I ask that?
Yes, that's an open-ended question.
The answer, Zeldok?
It would actually be, how long have you been acquainted with me? Because he
How
can
long-
only
How long
speak to
have you been
himself.
acquainted with me?
And I take it I've gone through the circle of truth or zone of truth
Yeah,
and all
Yeah, well,
that.
it's so,
Yeah, I'm assuming if you're in the circle.
yeah. It's about a
Okay.
year.
Okay. About a year.
And do you claim to have ever seen me with that sphere? The
Wait.
sphere of a... Do you claim to have ever seen me with that sphere?
Yes.
And around what time was that?
Oh God, how long has it been?
A year.
out of character.
The first time you met him, he was transporting the sphere. The very
But
first
he
time
didn't
you-
have
Yeah.
the sphere. I didn't know that that was the
No,
sphere.
but he had that necklace. He had the necklace
the
that is on
necklace.
display right now. in
Correct.
evidence.
But I'm talking about specifically when I've seen him use the sphere. It wasn't
The sphere or
that
the
first time.
necklace? Have you? When was the first time you saw me with one?
Where's he going with this?
It was about a year ago when I saw you with the necklace.
Ah, of course. And to clarify, Your Honor,
Yes.
it is a crime to conspire with someone guilty of the crimes levied against me. To conspire with someone guilty of those crimes would be a very harsh punishment.
Conspiracy. Yeah, conspiracy is a different crime.
Conspiracy to
however,
commit
there
any
are-
of those crimes would be
Is he trying to say Zeldok helped Mondolin do these crimes? Because that's just false.
Well,
Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
yes.
waiting to see where this
more-
goes.
Now I
No,
will
yeah.
remind the court the elements of a conspiracy, if you will.
Takes 3 people.
No, it only takes 2. But it does require an agreement on the parties to commit an illegal act, and it does require a is a substantial step in furtherance of the commission of that act.
Your Honor, I would like to go under oath. I would like to admit to a crime.
I think I know where this is going. This will be
Yep.
fun.
You can call yourself next after you finish with this witness.
Fine.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh, right now?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, Cormac, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk up behind.
He has not long rested.
That's fine.
Well,
I'm gonna
And that's-
walk up behind
There
him.
are guards there. Wait, where'd those guards go? There should be
those
grab-
guards went up to. Oh, sorry. So those guards went up to display evidence. But either way, there are 2 guards here. I'll make sure there are 2 guards here.
Okay.
So Cormac, there are 2 guards there.
I would
either
assume
way.
they'd stop him before he gets there.
Cormac, these 2 guards are going to try to put their hands on you. Can you roll me a contested athletics check against these 2 guards?
Okay.
Oh man, it'd be funny
Cormac,
if
what are you
they swung them
doing?
up
Hang
and
on.
used it as a Weapon.
So that guard rolled a 6, and that guard
Oh,
rolled a
God.
13.
Athletics, you said.
Yes, sir.
I want you to use your 19th level intelligence, 19 intelligence to assess the situation, Cormac.
Oh,
All right, so 22.
Cormac doesn't have a lot of wisdom, guys. So
All right, Cormac, you approach. What's happening?
I am gonna pull out the amulet.
What? Which one?
The planes.
Oh, okay.
And we're going somewhere.
oh no.
Order!
he's
What?
changing the jurisdiction.
And
I
you
don't know where.
grab him and vanish, and you see the crowd. The court erupts.
What the?
People
What
dance
the
for
fuck?
me. And you see, immediately, you see things start to go to chaos as the knights run to protect Jukka. You see one guy throws what looks to be sort of like a Molotov
Order!
into the room. You see, Gale, can you make me a dex save there? Cormac, I need you to tell. You need to tell me where you're planning on going, thinking of going anywhere. Gale, you get hit with a Molotov to the face.
Who the fuck had a Molotov in the courtroom?
Yeah,
the
don't we
area.
have like court security?
Yeah, like I said,
Really?
there's no, but like again, I didn't fill the room, but this is like packed like a public funeral. Well, there's hundreds of people through this hall.
going so well.
Yeah, but there's still like. So you have to go through like, I mean, the fantasy version of a metal detector, at least a pat down before you get in, right?
What? Okay, fine. Someone throws a sharp something at him. The point is,
Throws
someone
a
throws.
shoe.
Someone
Sharp
throws.
eraser.
Fine, you get hit for 3 damage, Gale. Someone throws something at you. You see people are erupting. It was all a lie. You see there are people who. No. put that
Order! I
And-
say order!
Cormac, did you message me?
What the
I
fuck
think
is
it did,
going
yeah.
on? Jukka, do you
Okay,
know what
Cormac, we
just
gotta.
did?
hang on.
What's his plan? I don't think it was.
Is anyone in on this? I'm curious if out of game anyone was in on Cormac's
No!
plan.
No, I am
None of us
not.
were.
Cormac
No.
didn't check.
I'm
Well,
I'm
he
like-
gave us plenty of hints,
He was giving
Cormac,
us
but I guarantee you he didn't plan it with anybody.
Wait, check.
It's
No,
not
that's
an
a
int
save.
save, int check. So please re-roll that.
So just intelligence.
Intelligence. Nice. Thank
There
God
you
it
go.
succeeds. So you go exactly where you want to. And for the sake of the game, you all need to see where the hell he went. Cormac is the boldest person I have ever met. And Cormac appears with his. Oh
What is
my god.
happening?
I think Cormac is just ready to end it with Mondolin.
I think so too.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you guys, all of you, group party. I'm pretty sure you guys have a group chat without me.
Yeah.
You must.
Oh, can
There's
I?
no way you don't.
Well, we
You
haven't
guys-
used it in a very long time.
Use it. Be messaging. Figure out a way to find Cormac. You guys figure something out now.
Oh boy.
As Cormac
Oh,
teleports
fuck.
to the realm of death
Oh.
What?
and shoves Mondel into the stairs, and he. Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be sweet.
where the fuck
Oh, of all the ones to let me free, I didn't think it'd be you.
Well, I'm gonna give you a fair chance. As
What?
far as I'm concerned, you don't deserve to live for everything that you've done.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
if
that's
you want to
good.
make a mockery of the court by saying this place was not in jurisdiction and that wasn't, well, I can use the same rule. But just to double check
You
that
see his
I
eyes fucking widening.
He's like, oh man. He's
He's
like,
in
I'm so
handcuffs. He doesn't have his gear, and he. No. You,
just to double check that I'm not doing something too reckless. I was going to ask the opinion of the god of death whether you deserve to live.
Good question.
he looks down to you.
Do we bring? I
You,
admit
Cormac,
Steve Roar is a
once
win.
stole death from the world. You have more right than me to dish it out.
You see Mondolin's eyes widening. No!
Go ahead and bring the sword down.
And Cormac raises his sword. You guys better have something up your sleeve now.
I mean, I have no idea where he
Oh,
is.
we have no idea where he went. We can't figure out where he went. We don't have any way of figuring out where he went.
We don't have like a tracker or anything.
We
'Cause
do
every
have a
single-
deck of many
Wasn't he on
things,
house
though.
arrest? Wouldn't we have a tracker on him?
And Cormac shatters the steps as Mondolin. As Mondolin dies.
Oh boy.
Welcome to
Cormac's
the
going
club,
prison.
Cormac. Now everyone is gonna
Cormac's
hate you
going-
too.
Cormac's going to prison for interrupting the judicial process.
Oops.
It's actually an
Didn't he say like the
extrajudicial
god of
murder.
death? Wait. This reflect. Did the
True.
goddess death say that he deserved to die?
No, she just said, "Yeah, you killed the god of death. You're more capable of deciding who lives and dies."
Jesus
Which
Christ.
I think that's a bit strange.
She's still learning the job, dude.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Mondolin
So
is
that's what she's saying. You
gone.
stole death from the world.
Unfortunately,
we
even
brought it
Cormac
back.
can't escape the court.
Wow.
I'm gonna
That's
send a
awesome.
message to
Well-
Cormac. Cormac, where
I
did
win.
you go?
Well, that's
So
the
out of
thing.
character, I had an idea of what he was going to do. He was going to turn this all against us.
So
and I
what he
didn't
was
need
going to
that.
do was he was going to reference the time you guys worked together
Yeah.
against Zelo Dokanir, and then Zeldok's turn to
Right.
that, and the
Yep.
multiple deaths associated. He was going to make you guys co-conspirators of his crimes, and
Right.
He was
admit to
gonna
the
make
crime.
me a
He was
co-conspirator,
gonna make
not
he
not
just said,
everybody
if I'm
the big
else.
bad.
He was just going to say, if I'm public enemy number one, you're all number two after I die.
And I handled it.
Well, now you've
Yeah,
made
so-
yourself
so-
public enemy number one at this point.
But you guys,
And now we've lost.
but you guys remember
win.
something. You guys got to remember something. You're all, in a way, Cormac saved you guys from what could have been a much worse fate by solidifying
worse.
himself
That
as enemy number one.
It would
You
have been way
guys-
worse.
Well, he's jumped ahead of me now.
by
I was the
The
solidifying-
one-
world doesn't know that though. The world
I-
doesn't know that yet.
But there will be
No, no,
people
no,
who
no,
will
no.
believe in Cormac. They're like, yes, silence out evil. Dude, you did the right thing. But now, in your eyes, you guys could have done nothing else. You guys
Coulda.
are. You guys are what's the word? Obstructed. You guys are not
Absolved.
No,
absolved.
Yep.
Absolved of any blame. And Cormac,
Well,
you
not
stand
not
there for a
everyone will
moment.
see it like that though.
You stand there for a moment alone.
This is
and he
actually,
watches-
yeah, in retrospect.
And he watches this spiritual apparition. Because this is the underworld. This is realistic where his spirit would go. So his
his
spirit
spirit's
appears
like,
very quickly. And he, oh,
Have fun.
So I am dead.
Finally.
Yep.
And I wasn't even the one who was fucked over the most.
I hoped it would be Zeldok or Jaka. More fitting ending.
I'm sorry I took it away from them.
Tell them sorry for me. I believe I promised Jaka the pleasure once.
I can do that.
Well, I lied about everything. My brother's not a bad person. Tell Jaka to set him free. He was just bitter that he wasn't as good as me at anything.
I can tell him what you say.
I don't know if you all know. I don't know which of you have died. That's a nice weight off the shoulders. There's no pressure in death. Tell Jaka that the game is over. He's won.
I hope so.
I've enjoyed this dance. And you see that he sort of fades away, just vanishes.
Meanwhile, the the guards are shoving and shield walling people out of the courtroom in the masses.
Jaka, what are we doing?
Gale just kind of shocked, is still just sitting in his seat, just like he's like slightly bleeding from the head because he got hit in the head with a fucking brick.
Does
He's
anyone
like,
have the spell Calm Emotions?
No.
no,
I do
That'd be
not.
so perfect right now.
I don't.
I have a
The
lot
wizard
of
cast
charisma.
mass suggestion. Everyone, come and go back to your homes. Come.
No, in retrospect, Cormac, I actually think this, like when Will brought up all the points, I do think this was a better option than letting Mondolin continue to speak.
No, because right when he called Zeldok onto the Zone of Truth, I'm like, fuck, because he's gonna expose him as a lich, and it's gonna be very bad.
Well, some
People know I'm
he's
a
the
lich.
Well, if Cormac comes back and says what he said to us, like I was sick and tired of him making a mockery of our justice system by saying, "Oh well, I didn't do it on this piece of dirt, so it's okay."
Well, I mean, that's how the law's written, though. Like, you
I
have to stay within
understand,
their territory.
but
Well, here's
with
the
how
question,
people
guys.
know Cormac and how people
Your
trust
men
Cormac, I
are
feel like it
there,
would go
Yargle's
over.
there, everyone is there. Cut back to you guys.
What? I'm just confused more than anything.
I'm gonna cast message to Cormac. Hey, where'd you go, buddy?
I don't. Does message go through dimensions?
I have no
I thought
idea.
it does. One of them does, or it's like
let me
sending or
check.
something.
Sending,
All-
I think
think.
sending
All I-
is the one.
All I know is what Cormac did. He did out of friendship.
Like, so right now, I'm operating under the fact that. Wait, hold
here
on.
we go.
Someone threw something right after Cormac dipped, right?
Yeah, some guy got pissed and threw like a you know
Oh.
what it was? Let's say it was
Premeditated assault.
Because I was under the impression that, like, people were starting to fight, and so
There-
Cormac
there
was like,
was some-
let's get him out of here to
no,
someone.
No, we did.
Cormac
We-
did it and then the riots broke
Oh,
out.
okay. So that's.
I think that what Cormac did, guys, was the necessary steps. We don't know exactly what he did.
Cormac, she's willing to send you back. Do you go back?
That's a tricky question. If I go back, I have to answer, and
Sending-
I don't want to do that just yet. I want some time to go by. So
Well, you're in the perfect place for that to happen because you don't age and time moves on.
Sending goes across planes, and that's the one that I have.
You send a message.
I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Hey, Cormac, where'd you go?
You don't need to respond.
I won't.
But you do have read receipts on, so he does know that you received it.
Red.
Red.
Just a little small little arcane runes appear underneath the message that say red.
No, it
Guys,
looks
he's
like a
leaving me on red. He's not answering.
Oh man, as much as I'm not too upset,
I know what he did.
I think
Took
we all know
matters
what
into
he
his
did.
own hands.
No, we
I
don't
wanted to do
know
something
that
similar.
yet.
Yargle,
Fling.
what was that? What
I
did you want
wanted
to
to
do?
do something similar.
What did you want to do?
I thought about it many times. Murdering Chaka, murdering Zeldok.
Wait, what?
When you announced that this
Oh.
lich would go free, many times that I considered plunging a dagger through your throat.
You see the guards are like looking at you like
Guys, it's fine, it's fine. I do like 2 little like squeezes of my finger, like stand down.
I
Yeah, I put my
consider
hand
you.
up for the guards.
And I'm just staring him dead in the face.
I consider all of you weak and feeble. You all understand this.
Yes, of course.
But
Still won the fight,
Cormac,
though.
Cormac is not. Cormac is like me, but a man with legs.
Who doesn't run away from fights?
No. Well, he did just run away, but that's
That's besides the point.
Not from a fight. He doesn't surrender or give up.
He points to Gale's bleeding head. I believe that was a brick.
Yep, that was a break. Thing is, the blood just seems to be pooled up from previous head injuries. I actually didn't even, I didn't even take damage off of my temp HP. I still have temp HP left.
Jaka, may I ask, would he be tried and punished for this?
Cormac?
Yes.
Well, first we have to know what he actually did and
Assume
why.
he did.
May
know
I
what.
give?
At the very least, he would have to be punished for obstructing a trial. At the worst, if it is as we fear, that's a capital crime.
Yargle
Carry
walks up.
Well,
To the
elbows
stage.
up.
I would like
yes,
to be
Jarl.
put under oath.
I look around. Is that mage still here? If not, I can cast it.
No, he's not.
Okay, fine.
I was gonna say I flicked
Hands
zone
on
of
a truth as
over.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we triple zone of truth. We make a weird Venn diagram of
Yeah.
truth.
A Venn diagram of
No
truth.
magics. To see if you trust your old ally. Honor only.
Oh, sure. We don't have to compel you, but do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Do you swear to not mislead this tribunal through statements or acts of omission?
I do not know what that means.
Are you?
But sure.
You can't like not say something. You can't just like leave something out to mislead.
Ah. I am all in. All the time.
Okay.
Like
in
in
court,
poker.
in the bed, in poker.
Balls deep.
Continue.
Yeah, it's just a really awkward silence after he says that.
Do I need
Yeah, everyone's just like, okay.
Okay. What do you have to say, Yargle?
Despite what Cormac will tell you, I commanded him to do this. The blame is mine alone.
Are you trying to take the fall for Cormac?
I am under oath. I cannot lie. If I did, that'd be a crime. Cormac was following my orders. And in accordance with Orc law, I will take his punishment.
He looks at you, Jukka, with the look of like,
Yeah, I know.
you know you need to do the right thing and you know you need Cormac. He gives you that look like, he's like, I am giving you an out.
Yargle,
This just feels wrong.
Quiet,
if that is the case,
which it is.
you would bear the brunt of that. Cormac would still have lesser charges of obstructing a trial. However, that could probably be community service.
Fine. Put me back in prison.
Wait. We would need a written statement. Oh, you can't.
I cannot write.
If we, do you have someone you trust who can write?
He looks at all of you.
No.
All right, you'll have to. Very well.
Ooh,
We
I
will. There will
knew
need to be a.
somebody.
We shall make it a public announcement then. You
There was
must admit.
there was somebody at the tavern I stayed at. There was a funny little gnome. He drew what is called caricatures. I liked them. I trust him.
Okay. Great.
It's like the guys that like that draw like the weird cartoony.
I like look at the guards. I like give it like a very slight like no. No, we're not doing that. No.
That's not legally binding.
And just so you know, as this is going on,
He
I'm
draws
walking,
what is called caricatures.
and just so you know, as this is going on, I'm walking towards the other side of the courtroom, mainly because as a paladin of devotion, even though I agree with this, it still goes against my tenets.
Well, he is
okay.
swearing to it. It is under oath.
Yeah, but
And you
he's
guys know
confident
Just as,
he
like, you
didn't
ju-
come
you
out
just
of
don't
game. You
believe
guys know
that.
he didn't do this.
Yeah,
But he
no,
he
of
course.
firmly believes in Cormac, and he knows you guys need him more than a legless man past his
So
prime.
I'm
So
starting
he's
to walk out the other direction because I can't,
fine.
even though I love Cormac, this is to me is wrong.
I will stand in front of your people and say the funny words.
this is. I'm so conflicted because while
Be
I
quiet.
do believe
Yargle, I'm gonna be
Fine.
completely honest with you right now.
That is fine.
I leave.
I do not believe you. I don't believe you at all.
I cannot lie. I am
However,
under oath.
yes, there is that. However, I also can't stop you from doing what you want. You are technically okay.
It does not matter what I am. Cormac is what you need.
You make an announcement, and we will see that justice is done.
Very well. He walks past you. He stops with his hand on your shoulder. I am sorry, old friend.
I give him a hug. So am I, Yargle. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you how much you've helped me grow into the man who I am today.
He walks past and grabs Varys by the shirt. Tell that blonde bitch to get back here.
Hey,
Oh,
really quick,
Okay.
I just want to make sure. And it was Yargle the rival chieftain that was going?
Yargle
or
was
he
your
the-
the
No.
good orc one who was with you
The one-
guys, who was like,
the one I-
"Oh."
the one I fought.
The one you
in
fought,
Falls-
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of okay.
Galen Caithar.
Oh, I thought we left already.
Oh, you
I
left.
I left.
Yeah,
'cause
Gale
Kaithar said he was
left.
leaving, and I left.
I'm
with
I'm still in
Kaithar.
the room. I'm just facing out the door. I was like,
Caithar.
Oh, I went with Kaithar though.
I
If I went with
understand.
Kaithar, I would be with.
He
Kaithar.
walks past and I know you do not agree with me. And he walks away.
It's not. It's
He doesn't
Yargle.
elaborate.
Wait, Yargle!
wait, Yargle. Wait, really quick.
What?
It's not that I don't agree with you.
It is fine.
I understand what you're doing. I just don't want to, replacing your life for another person's life for the decision that they made. Not always the right thing to do.
My life has been full and plentiful. There are many of my soldiers younger than me who have died. My life is beyond spent.
Even so, made me an honorary orc for one day. Sad to see you go.
I always thought I would die fighting. It does not matter. Meanwhile, back in the realm of death. Do you believe you did the right thing, Cormac? I myself do not know the answer.
I'm still learning the job.
I'm not for sure myself.
Why
But-
bring him here?
Because I wanted your opinion.
Until but a few days ago, we were enemies. Even now, I struggle to comprehend the amount of pain I must have caused.
But I have faith in your judgment.
And I in yours. Even now, I see the seeds speckled within your group of friends. The potential of godhood. People worship some of you. Whether they be fanatics or whether they be right. I have no doubts that some of you will join our ranks. And even though I am what I am no more confident that a mortal man would not make as poor a decision as I.
Well, I did make a decision. We'll let the chips fall where they may.
There is someone who recently returned. Someone you may want to speak to. Or some people you may want to speak to.
Who?
For a while he wandered. Me and him have found much time to talk. And she pulls this green essence down. And he appears in this. You see this spectral bird sort of lands on her fingers. And the bird quickly jumps down and materializes. And oh. Hello, Cormac.
Oh, hey there. It's been a little while.
Oh,
Just hey.
being dead does that to a man. How are you?
Who is this?
Theron.
Oh, okay.
I
Being
just
dead
made
does
a
that to somebody.
hard decision.
I know, I can see the corpse. It's weird that he's still pretty when he's dead, isn't it?
I don't call him pretty.
Well, he was a pretty man. Good for splashing in water and all that.
Ask him if he's seen
I spent some time when the wars between realms weakened. Tried my best to see what I could of your realm. I thought I'd end up in Elysium. I guess when you get shot out the ass of a lich, it kind of changes how things go. Vordo did want me for himself, after all. Tell me, how does Zeldok fare? Better now? I hope.
More or less.
Well, knowing him, probably less. Why do you hide here?
Not hiding, thinking.
Well,
Thinking about what's next.
if you're still the same you that you were when I last saw you, you could be here a while. Thinking it all.
I could.
What do you think of?
What's next?
Have you ever thought about it, Cormac? Thought about living? It's all I think about now. Even before I met all of you, I'm nearly twice the age of all of you after all.
Because you got to remember that the Theron's like 40.
Yeah.
I'm nearly twice all your age.
Gross.
Well, then maybe you have some wisdom from the age.
I lived no life. So I had no kids. And when I tried to sneak back to have some semblance of the life I never had, at first I tried to reach out to you all. Subtle messages, voices, and crypts. But I found myself floating like leaves in the wind, watching children play, mothers bake, and fathers work. I know you have a mission, all of you. The world values you for it. And you will have to make impossible choices. But if you ever have to wonder what comes next, sometimes what comes next is what you always were all along. You're a man. Life is what comes next, Cormac. Find time for yourself. Find time for a family. Find time to live.
I
This
keep
will not-
telling I keep telling myself that's what I'll do when this is all over. Or I'll
And then-
die trying.
Then end
But
it.
the road has been so long. I don't know if it will ever end.
He looks down at his hands and at himself.
The road ends, my friend. It ends. Do not let it end like I did. I am happy to have given my life for what I did, and I am glad Zeldok is alive.
Thank you. I know what I'm going to do now.
I'd hug you, but, well, difficult.
Yeah.
Good luck, Cormac.
Thank you. It was good to see you again.
Send him home. I think he's ready.
If I go back to the, what do we call it, the material plane,
Yeah.
I want to see my father.
You give me 2 seconds. Meanwhile, the rest of the party. Varys, do you reply to Varys and tell him where you are?
What?
Cormac, do you reply to Varys and tell him where you are?
Oh, you mean now, even though he sent me the message before?
Oh,
Well, I sent him the other message when Yargle told me to.
Time doesn't pass, so technically you can reply whenever because I'm the DM and I'm telling you you can. Cormac, no, fuck off. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I still won't answer Varys.
Okie dokie.
So you don't answer Varys?
No.
No, he doesn't answer.
Cormac is teleported back. But not where you guys, not where we would think. Not teleported back to. Not teleported back to the party, but teleported
teleported to a melting river. Spring. Less than a month away.
Exactly a month away, actually. Gail, I think do you have to go soon?
Yeah.
Okay, just be ready to switch over. The rest of the party, do you guys have anything you guys want to passively be deciding? Or I guess his announcement to the people while everyone's still in the city.
I just have a question, actually. Kind of back
Sure.
after I took my shield. Did I get a new shield back?
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't have to be a special shield. Just want to know
Sure.
the shield back.
Yeah,
I would have I would have grabbed it on my way out with the fissure.
Well, since we have some downtime, Gail, in that case, I gave you the bracelet. I gave you a bracelet. Like, see, look, it matches ours. Except yours has little fire charm, water charm, earth charm, and instead of an air charm, it has your little sword. Because you're the air charm. See what I did there?
You
I
give me
do.
Captain Planet
Thanks,
bracelet?
Varys.
Captain Planet bracelet. Oh my god.
Thanks,
I just,
Varys.
I just, I just figured I never actually gave you one. And you've been with us for a while. I just wanted to officially welcome you to the Tempest Meat Sacks.
Well, I'm on it.
Definitely. Did I hear? Did I hear that conversation, or was it just on the side?
Well, yeah, I'm still in the courtroom. I think if that's where we are, if we still
Where?
are there.
Anyways, we're gonna cut to what's gonna be like a super solemn scene.
I just want to know how everybody's reacting, like all these people on the outside of the courtrooms and stuff now.
Yeah, these sessions lately have just been emotional roller coasters, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the campaign, so of course it's going to be.
Natural 20! Melting river runs. Your father sits by the water. Letting it run through his hands. You've seen him in this place countless times. He used to take your mother there.
Wait, that's Cormac's dad, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
You see
did
where
his
he gets
dad
his
die?
Cormac, you're muted, by the way.
Sorry about that.
Did his dad die?
No.
Okay, I'm lost. Okay.
Hey, father.
And he stands and in very much your dad fashion, two axes go straight to the
Boy.
I
Oh,
stuck up on you, huh?
when did you start being able to do that? Oh,
I think I've grown a little.
yeah, I think so. Are you alright? Where are your friends? Where's the little blue one? Where are they?
I made a choice today that may have.
Oh, I never liked them anyway. It's fine. You're better without them.
No, I love them and care about them.
That's what I meant, yes.
I made a choice today that'll make them angry at me. There may be repercussions. But it was something that had to be done.
Boy, tell me about it.
Okay, then I'll go
you,
through the. Yeah.
and you do when you go through the motions, honey. You know something? There's one choice that I look back on all the time. But I'm so ashamed of it. In our people's most desperate hour, I sent a boy halfway across the world to find a couple of strangers who I thought could save us. You were just a boy. And I nearly lost you.
More than the times you know.
But you're here. And that means something. That means you've made the right choices. And that means you. Well, that means I trust you to keep making them. If you think killing that scrawny, rat-faced bastard was the right call, then it was. And you don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if they do, well, you've got swords for that. What else are they for, right?
True. True.
Your mother loved this spot. When we met, I first took her here. She whined the whole time as we were climbing. She made me carry her back down. I remember taking you here. You always wanted to sail on the Tempest. I told you you couldn't, so I'd take you up here and hold you in the sky and pretend.
I remember.
You've flown so far, boy. And he stands up and this land is fine. We're saved. The infection's gone. But your friends, they need you.
Well, I figured it was only a matter of time before they found me anyway.
They have a bad habit of doing that, don't they?
Yeah.
Really communal bathroom type of thing. Like I feel like they don't have a lot of privacy. But that's not the point. No matter what, I know you'll do the right thing. Not because you're some hero or some champion, but because you're my son.
Thanks, Dad.
Now, I don't know how magic works, much at all. But you're not gonna walk back, are you?
No, right now I feel like getting a drink with my old man. And I'll
you can
stick
do that.
around for a little while. I'm sure they'll find me.
Meanwhile, do they find him?
Well, we
Well-
can just use one of our scries.
Well,
Well,
first I think we
that's
need
the
to deal with
thing.
the Yargle situation.
Right.
Well, here's the question, Chaka. He's going to give that speech to the city. He's going to admit to this crime, and he's
Right.
going to take responsibility for the disappearance and death of Mondolin.
Okay, so if he does that, then
What is his punishment?
well, first, before I issue punishment for him, I'm
Well,
going to pardon Cormac of any wrongdoing, seeing as he was under duress, especially as, the people's favorite hero. He will be pardoned, and Yargle will be found guilty of undue influence of Cormac, murder of former Lord Mondolin,
Conspiracy against the crown.
conspiracy against the crown, treason, all of which are capital punishments. However, the crown is going to also take notice of the fact that we have no jurisdiction to punish him because he has diplomatic immunity. So, we will turn him over to the orcs for them to do what they will.
Celebrate him like a freaking hero.
No, they have a very, swift justice system. They'll definitely, carry out justice there. But taking a page out of Mondolin's book, we have no jurisdiction to issue punishment.
And after the speech is given, after one is off the stage, bitch. You see it. And for the first time,
Thank you for protecting Cormac.
can I let you in on a secret?
Yeah.
I lied.
No!
Oh, did you know?
I had no idea.
I
You're so
thought
convincing.
Thought you believed it, since I was under oath.
You were under oath. How could you lie?
Wait, you knew I lied?
No, of course not. No.
Because I'm a master of charisma. I knew it. Another day passes. Nothing from Cormac.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. It's been a day. I'm gonna cast on you again. Cormac, wherever you are, I want you to know that things are okay over here. You're not in trouble. If you want to talk, then we don't have to bring you back. We could just go to you, and we just talk. Or we can come pick you up. Whatever you want to do.
I'll make my way back. I figured you'd find me anyway.
And as you do that, Cormac, I have a better idea, son. How long has it been since they've had a night off?
A long time.
Bring 'em here.
You know, that sounds like a good idea.
And Varys teleports the party to the mountaintops, high in the north. Angmar will have none of it. No talk of business, no talk of what happened. The day is spent sledding, drinking,
Playing with your windsuits.
playing with your windsuits again. You guys drink and you relax. You all know the truth. Mondlin is gone, and there is some comfort in that. And it's beautiful. Fuck, how do I not end the session there? how like that was
I have such a Sam
Well-
Frodo moment with Cormac when I see him.
like how do I not end the session there? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Pythar
Like,
just said he has to go as well, so this might be a good time.
that is like
Ugh.
That was perfect.
there is one way we can cliffhanger it. You know I love to do that. Zeldok,
Mm-hmm.
who do you scry on? And you see Angmar is passed out, and as midnight hits, the 29th day arrives. Sobek will be here in 29 days. You guys are good and drunk. Snow fills your boots.
I try to make out with Cormac's dad.
It's a good way to catch an axe.
Alright, guys.
Hey, Will, quick question, where's my dad? Where did he go? Because he's still alive.
We'll figure that out. I don't remember. I'll
Because
go back and find
instead of going to Cormac's dad, Gil's gonna go to his dad.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
You don't know where he is. Let's just pretend we know where he is and he comes here and he stays
I-
here for his safety or something. We'll
I
figure
had a
something out.
question.
Okay.
How many kids died in the orphanage?
Oh fuck!
Attack
Don't,
on Genesis.
no. Helios is where the orphanage. Don't forget, you grew up in Helios. You grew up in Helios.
But I thought the king set up more.
Commissioned a
orphanages
new
than the king-
orphanage in
Mhm.
Genesis.
I sent you a
Yeah, but
message.
I feel
Right.
like that we would have made them the prime priority.
I
in
can't
children
put you
of
through-
evacuation.
Think about
I
it.
have a
Think
number.
about it, Varys, though. Think about it, Varys. Think about all the
Zero.
new orphans there are.
Oh god.
Oh, that's true.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
God.
just
Oh my
increased
God.
production.
Think about the benefits. Think about the profit margins.
Benefits?
Yeah, you have so many more orphans now. Isn't that
That's
great?
not how that works.
Feel like we're working backwards.
How do we get more orphans?
I was just kidding. You don't actually have to actually answer that
that one
question.
fails. She's off realm.
Okay.
Give me another. I know where she is. She's
Yeah.
somewhere bad.
Yeah,
But anyway, she's
I
off
know.
realm. Give me another.
All right. I'm gonna scry on Turaz Ghoul. Just a
Generally
high,
speaking,
just a high overview of the area. See if there's any sort of like military groups that are camping outside or marching through or anything like that. And again, same sort of scenario, so it's not a group scry.
not a group scry. You scry on Torres cool, but the scry keeps flickering. And then you see as it keeps getting closer to the city. Seems like you're not controlling it entirely. Until you're brought to this small chapel, steeple. This shade seeps through the door. 1 month. 1 month to go. You understand that, Zolok? You know what
I guess I will do it myself. Nook is a failure. But she's an imperfect tool and she's a weapon. I promise you this. Tomorrow I take my revenge. An eye for an eye. Someone that one of you love most dies tomorrow. And I will make sure they suffer in every way possible. And I make you this promise. I will kill someone you love every day until I return. And on the day I return, I kill you first.
And that is where we will end this session.
Sweet.
So even Sobek blames me for everything too, huh?
Tomorrow he is going. Well, no, he's just addressing you.
Man,
you were
can
the
we
one who's-
stop getting new shit to do? We have so much backlog, it hurts.
Sobek is going to kill someone one of you loves tomorrow. I want to see a frantic, panicky session where you guys are like, let's get them all in one spot, protect them. Or if you get them all in one spot, maybe he kills them. The point is, tomorrow's next week, which I am game for, 100%. I don't work, not at all. This next session is going to be frantic.
That'll be a change of pace from this week.
Which was this week was so, oh my god, I'm actually so happy with this session.
Thank you.
That's to be
Oh,
one of my favorite
I would
sessions.
agree with that.
This has got to be like top tier, like one of my favorite like story sessions ever.
I thought it was so great. We had
I've-
combat, we had a trial, we
There was,
had
I was gonna say, you had this. This was an all-encompassing session.
And Mondolin is finally fucking dead.
Mondolin's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
question.
I
Since
really only have one character left to play. Like,
two, actually.
fuck Nook.
Well,
Sobek was the first ever character I wrote for this world. Yeah,
We're
it was,
getting down to it then.
we're getting down to it. So it was Sobek. It was the first ever character I wrote. Then it was Theoden. Theoden was a character I played, actually. And then I turned him into this.
Oh, Sobek's got to be so fucking pissed right now because
There's
he had one and so he gave out the task of bring Mondolin to me, and in one fell swoop he lost Boley
he lost Boley,
Steve-Roar,
Steve Roar,
and
his
Mondolin.
henchman, and Mondolin in one play. He put
Yep.
it all on the line and lost.
He
And the
said, "I'm
scariest
all
thing of this,
in," and
the
lost.
scariest thing of this is, you guys are still kind of terrified of Sobek. The scariest part is like
Because we don't know what he
you
can
don't
do.
on his
Like, I
you
mean,
don't know what he
the
can do on
missions
his
are
own. And his stat block is ridiculous, but the mystery of Sobek is terrifying. Because you've seen the other ones, and you guys have fought ancient dragons. You guys have fought these gods, and you're like, okay, these are obtainable. Like they're hard fights. If we roll bad, we lose, but they're beatable. Sobek, you guys have no idea.
Well, yeah, it's because we don't know
Haven't had a
anything
chance.
about him.
The one time you guys did fight him, he nearly killed Varys in 2 punches, and then threw one of you through a theater ceiling.
And wasn't that like not even?
And that wasn't even
actual
him. That was
That was his-
150 hit points, had half his stats, and
Well-
no weapons.
To be fair, I was already at half health when he started doing that.
This is true. But the point is, the thing you guys fought had like 150 HP, and fists, and it was awesome still. But the point is we have a lot to do. I'm very happy with this session. It was very good to do a Cormac-centric session. It was nice.
Thanks.
Yes, it was.
That was a very
It
nice.
was.
that was
I-
very-
It's been a
always-
while.
I always feel like I'm stealing the light from everybody
No.
when I pull
that
something like
was-
this, but
That was needed. That was needed. that felt very natural, that didn't feel unnatural at all, especially like you kept your silence during the trial and like you muttered a few comments and then you snapped and it worked. And it was the perfect end for Maudlin too, to be like, "Oh, for all the ones who free me, I didn't think you'd free me." Like he was cocky
And
right
he's
till
like,
the
I'm
end.
not.
He was
It's
cocky.
like,
right
well,
till
you
the
did.
end.
Well, well, conveniently, you just gave me the information known to how to get away with this.
I can act on intelligence now because I'm smarter. So
Well,
I
that's,
knew
that's
exactly what the hell he was up to, and as soon as I got that, I'm like, nope, this isn't happening.
and there would have been consequences if you guys let him keep talking, because he had like there was stuff
mean,
that
I'm
he could have
sure.
said that would made you look horrible. Yes, would have made him look
I'm
bad.
sure Jucko would have stopped him like relevance, objection overruled.
Well, no, if he's admitting to a crime, well, very relevant. He was going to admit to his crimes, just say, and Zeldok helped me do it.
Right.
Again, he was going to make me his accomplice, not the party. And I was curious to see where that was going to go.
The only one he was sure he could make was accomplice was you, because you helped him so much with the Dragon cult and Zelo's cult, and you helped him so much with those things. Either way, guys, I will be back around to be in Eden there to chat with you guys. Thank you, as everyone, for joining in who did. But I am going to take off. I will be back in about 10 minutes.
All right. And for everyone else, yeah, we are all going to head over to the Eden Discord and be in Tavern Talk. Aside from the people that had to leave. But yeah, we will be over there hanging out. Come say hi. Come tell us what you liked about the session, what your favorite part was. If you have any feedback for us, we always appreciate that. And in the meantime, we're going to find somebody to raid. So let's see who's online. Somber's going. Shopster raided out. See you guys later. Thank you for all the new followers. Thank you for all the subscribers. Ruben, Mama Bear Sam, Tech Priest Khan. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are going to raid. Now, this guy is playing Warhammer. I have not seen him in a while, and normally he raids into me. So we're going to raid out to Shield Walrus today. So if anybody is still there, spam some emotes, just kind of show some love, and we will see you all next week.